Hello everyone and welcome to another epic live stream battle report here on Vanguard Tactics. I'm Jake and I'm joined today with a very good friend. We had Chris last week returning, so we thought we'd bring another Chris back this week.
Chris is back.
So how are you doing, Chris? You all right?
I'm great. I'm very happy to be back. Had a little break, so it's been a few months since I've been on the channel, and I'm looking forward.
You got a whole new job. You got everything going for you, right?
A whole new life. It feels
amazing.
like, yeah. It's a whole new world.
Exactly. So we're here bringing you an epic battle report here tonight. I am going to be running the Tauempire, expertly painted by C Studios, plus a few things Mike did, which either way looks absolutely fantastic.
No one can tell the difference.
Yeah, I've never got to use this army before, so I'm super hyped. And you are running the Imperial Knights. We haven't seen them for a while. Actually, I think last time we saw you, we saw the Knights, right?
Yeah, I seem to play Knights and Custodes quite a lot. So, but yes, I don't think Knights have been on in quite some time. So I'm happy to get them out of storage, get them back on the table. It's my I think first run out since the big updates from the data slate.
Yeah, so this is going to be really interesting to see how these are. But it wouldn't be a Vanguard Tactics stream without our epic deck. So today we've got Michael Casello, hot off the heels, back from his holiday.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm tired. I'm sick of this. I'm going back on holiday. No, I'm joking. It's a pleasure to be back. It's great to be back, guys, and commentating on another awesome stream. We got vehicles by the dozen in this game, and there's going to be some really hard-hitting weaponry as well. So looking forward to a fantastic smash-up on the table with Jake and Chris tonight.
Yeah, so this is Robots, Robot Wars, Terminator, whatever sort of robot-related film.
You Craig David intro, don't you?
Yeah, or just Robots, the fantastic 2005 classic. But we also have Sebi today. Now, Jord has had a very long day, so he's not joining us tonight. And I'll say absolute fair play to Jord, because he went and actually picked up our illustrious leader from the airport, back from the World Championships as well. So you'll get to see all of that. You'll get to hear from him soon, just not right now, but probably soonish.
I would imagine
so Sebi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I'm good, thanks. It's already started a sass.
So chipper.
Well, we do a members stream every Friday, right? So if you are a member, you can check that out at 4:30 every Friday. But Sebi has his own little section on it now, where he joins us for the last 10 minutes. We just sort of discuss what he's doing. But yeah, so speaking of which, shall we talk about the mission?
I think we should.
Yeah, Michael.
Yes.
What is the mission today?
So the mission today, we are playing one from the UKTC mission pack. That's the mission pack for tournaments over here in the UK. For a lot of the tournaments, that is. And the terrain is also part of that pack. Today, we are playing Purge the Foe. So at the end of your command phase, you're going to score 4 victory points for holding 1 or more objectives. And you'll score a further 4 if you hold more objectives than your opponent does at that point. In addition to this, at the end of each battle round, you're going to get 4 victory points for killing any enemy units, and 4 further victory points if you kill more enemy units than your opponent has.
Okay.
We're also playing with some chilling rain.
Well, it's
a bit chilly,
November.
a bit rainy. I don't think the vehicles
The
care.
best of the special rules.
And on the Crucible of Battle map, as you can see, there's those 5 objectives, and the players have both deployed. Time for some lists.
Well, people got to know what we're running.
I know.
Epic
And they're very complicated armies, especially mine.
Of course. So Sebi, who's up first? It's me. Oh, right, here we go. So today in my 2,000 point Tau army, leading the line, we have Commander Shadow Sun herself. Epic model. I've always wanted to sort of use a very big buffing piece, lone operative. Super good there. We then have a Cold Star Commander with 4 cyclic ions, because it's cyclic ion all the time. I've taken inspiration from Phil, so this is for you, Phil.
You're going to need a lot of dice for that.
This is for you, right? And the enhancement I've taken on the Cold Start is the Exemplar of Kion, so it allows the Kion ability to kick in 1 turn before, which if you're unsure how that works, I'll explain it when it comes up.
It's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff.
Then I've got Long Strike. I love me a tank hero, so I had to put the main man in himself. Then I've got 2 units of Breachers. They are in Devilfishes.
In Devilfish, yeah.
Yeah, so super good. They can sort of swing up the board in their Devilfishes, get out, shoot, do all that fun stuff, hopefully.
A little bit of Fisher Fury.
A bit of Fisher Fury for us here. Then in terms of my main hard-hitting units, you ready for this?
Go on.
I have a unit of 6 Crisis Suits.
That sounds like 12 VPs to me.
Sounds like Bring It Down. But they've all got double shield drone, because, 6 wings is better than 4.
So they've all got 6 wounds each.
Yeah, and they've all got cyclics. So
There's a lot of shooting in one unit.
Yeah. So I've got a unit of 6, and I've got 2 units of 3
Okay.
of the exact same thing. So the Cold Star will be joining the 6-man unit to really give the efficiency there, and then the little 3-mans will come down and hopefully do some damage as well.
Point and delete knight unit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. Then I've got a Ghost Kill, or Ghost Neil, as we'll call him. Neil, the Ghost.
Awesome model, one of my favourites in the race.
Yeah, and it's fantastic to see the viability of it in 10th edition. It was lone operative, can blank 2 lots of damage as well, which we have got the drains with it, which will be accompanying it. And these will just be purely representing if I've used a blank of damage or not. Then looking around the board using my big height, I've got 2 hammerheads, because Long Strike needs some friends, because you may not make any on your own. Then I've got some Kroot Hounds, some Stealth Suits, and some Vespid. And that is 2,000 points of Tau. So it's going to be doing some missions, killing some knights.
Living a best life.
Exactly, right. So Chris, tell me what you've got other than lots of blue knights.
Well, it's a complicated list, this one. I'm a big fan of armigers, so I've taken the maximum 6 armiger warglaives. These are the kind of mixed use ones, the kind of bit of shooting with the thermal lance, bit of close combat with his snazzy chainsword. Backing him up, I've got 3 armiger Helverins, which are the double autocannon ones. Particularly nice against Tau because they have anti-fly 2+, and incidentally most of your army has fly.
Well, it's like that, isn't it?
Just a single Questoris class though. So I've taken a Knight Paladin. This is the guy with the big battle cannon and the chainsword, some snazzy rockets on his head. He's got the only enhancement in the army, which I think it's called Mysterious Guardian.
It certainly is.
Mysterious Girl?
Well, that's all I can think of.
Because you want to get close to me. That's fine. That's fine.
Because why wouldn't you want to deep strike a knight, but more importantly, be able to pick him up and put him back down again?
You know, Peter Andre is quite an incredible character.
Now, just because knights are sometimes a bit challenging to build a list with, because everything's at least 150 points, round the list out with a brace of assassins. I have a Calidus assassin.
I apologise, guys. George stole the Calidus.
Chris drop kicked it across the room.
There was a Calidus assassin momentarily.
The Calexis is a stand-in.
Yeah, he's cosplay. Well, it's polymorphine. You know, they can change the way they look. Yeah, and an Aversa assassin, just chilling back here as well. Primarily because I've not used one yet, and who doesn't want to use a lunatic little assassin?
I really like him. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's cool.
I think he's cool.
Yeah, a very underrated unit. The only opinion Steve's ever listened to me on about Warhammer was that he put an Eversaw in his LGT list. He said he didn't like it. I like to think it's the user, not the model. So.
He took it out immediately after.
He's my second favourite assassin.
Yeah, other than the Calidus.
No, the Vindicator. The Vindicator's the coolest one, but
well,
I put one in every Imperial list I've played in 10th edition.
Well,
so
my favourite's the Calexis, model-wise.
Okay.
But, you know, chat, let us know what is your favourite assassin as well, and we can have that as a discussion point, I guess.
And why is it one that's not got rules?
Yeah. Final thing we've got to do before we go into the roll-off is fixed or tactical.
Well, it's a difficult choice.
Is it really?
But I'll be going fixed today.
Yeah, and I am also going fixed because it makes the most sense, right? Like, I think there's a load of bring it down points here on both sides.
It would be stupid not to take
it. Would be stupid not to.
Especially with a mission which incentivises you to get killing. So you live in points on the table.
But we have changed one aspect out for our second one. So I've gone deploy teleport homers.
I have gone engage in all fronts.
Fantastic. So just sort of fit into that play style. You know, you want to push around the board. They're very independently working.
Michael thinks I've made a mistake with engage in all fronts, and I'm sure he won't be keeping his parallel score to see what I would have scored if I'd taken his advice.
Yeah, and I've just gone teleport homers because this is the one I just know so well. If I ever play fixed, it normally ends up being bring it down and teleport homers. So just sticking to what I know with an army I've never actually played before. So
I was rather hoping you'd bring back 7 characters and I could just double down and kill secondary.
Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, so you know I guess it's okay. Right, so we've talked about the lists, we've talked about the mission, we've flirted. That's the important bit.
Yeah, that was the important bit.
Is there anything else I need to mention?
Yes, what have you both guys got in reserves?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes.
Well, as we see, a lot of my army is in reserve. So I've got actually all the Crisis are in reserve.
Okay, so that's a big 6-man and 2 3s.
Yeah, along with the Cold Star Commander who is attached to the Crisis unit. Okay. And I've also got a 5-man unit of Vespid as well.
Okay, fantastic.
I have 2 of my Warglaives in reserve. mainly because there's not really enough room to deploy an entire knight army at once, and it never hurts to have some spare knights after the tower have had their way with your first knights.
Fair enough. Well, a big warm welcome to everybody that's joined us in the chat. We did have a poll for who's going to win the Robot Wars, and I'm afraid Chris Tao were at 57%.
Wow.
That means you got 43%.
There's a new poll going for favourite assassin, which the Vindicator is solidly winning at the moment.
Because it's clearly the best.
I think like model-wise, a lot of people love the Vindicator, but I've always loved that look of the Coluxus as well.
Yeah,
Me too. It's very intimidating.
So nice. So we've done all of that. So I guess, can we do
It's
the
the roll-off. It's the roll-off. Let's see who's going to go first. Could be a big one in this.
I'm having that one. Right, ready?
I will use this one.
Okay, after you.
Oh, okay, nice little play on dice.
Oh, 5. Okay, cool. I don't know.
First roll in the studio after a while.
Right.
Good roll.
A 3.
Okay.
I'm not that sad about that, but it's only going to live to tell, right?
Yeah, I'm quite happy. So now we do our scout moves, is that right?
Yeah, so I guess if you want to go to the top down, mute us, and then you guys can talk amongst yourselves, because I've got a scout move to do as well. You've got a scout move, and then you can just
run
head
straight
into
into
it.
movement phase. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
But before we continue, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, The Outpost. If you're looking for great deals on your miniatures, paints and gaming supplies, we've got you covered. Their wide variety of exceptional service makes them the go-to destination for all hobby needs. So don't wait, check out The Outpost today. Link in the description below.
And we're back, and I mean, a lot of big models on the table. Mike, what are your predictions for this game?
This is a very interesting one because Tau do put out a lot of damage, but they can sometimes hit that wall of high toughness. This game is going to really ride on whether Jake can roll 5s and 6s to wound with his crisis. There's so many sustained hits. Actually, going second could be a potential issue for Jake because he does have a lot of firepower in reserves. But I expect we might have to see like a rapid ingress just to help get him on the board early. And with this being kill points and hold more, we could see the Knights take an early lead. So it'll be interesting to see how much damage the Tau can put out when they do arrive on the board and what's left for them.
Yeah, I suppose as well as that, do you think... Because I can't quite see from the top down. Is any of the terrain blocking the Knights? Or they just got free reign everywhere? It's just like... Sorry, we've got an explanation coming from Chris. Chris, could you repeat that, please?
Sorry, I rather forgot I was muted there. So with the change to towering, Knights don't have the free reign that they used to have, whereas previously, kind of at the start of 10th edition, this lovely big knight here wouldn't have to move all game because you could functionally see pretty much everything. Now they need to kind of unlock pieces of terrain, similar to what it used to be in 9th. And I ready to be corrected, but I believe even the smaller ruins are count as being over 5 inches tall, so
That's
they also block right
over
side.
4, yeah.
So the terrain is actually much more closed off than it initially looks, especially compared to how the edition started.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So any of the Titanic models the one Titanic model has to step into terrain in order to be able to see through the terrain. However, normally other units would have to be wholly within a terrain piece to see through it.
Yeah, which is a pretty big change, I suppose.
It is a pretty big change. There was a time when some of these ruins you could actually walk over with a big knight, but now the movement is considerably restricted. It is great that Chris has gone first with the Knights because it means he can kind of avoid being move blocked early. There's a lot of little units. I say a lot. There's a fair few little units in the Tau army, like the Crew Hounds and Stealth Suits, that are great at sort of just getting in the way. So now we can get up there early and force Jake to have to deal with some of these big boys.
Yeah, nice. We've had Vanguard Tactics. Have a great game, guys. I've landed safe and just arrived home. Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
Do you want to repeat that, Jake?
No one asked.
No one asked.
We're trying to play a game here. Sorry, I guess. No, Steve, it's fantastic that you've managed to land safe, and I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
And this is the last time we saw Jake on stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um,
Glad to hear you're back safe, Steve, and I hope you're recovering from that jet lag. Maybe get to watch a little bit of this game and see how it goes.
Let's check the poll real quick.
Okay.
Vindicare's still going strong.
Vindicare going strong. Eversaw and the Calexis are not very popular by the looks of it.
Jake just said, really, that's such a shame. We've got a question here from Moody Minis. Random question. How much did it cost Mr. Box to get to the Play on Tabletop studio flight specifically? They are thinking about a win a game in the studio type thing. I'm curious how much about it.
I'm
not
sure you could message him
Yeah.
on Instagram or something.
Steve does do from time to time these
Q&As
on Instagram,
on
so keep
Insta,
an
so
eye out for that.
that's a
That
good
would be
shout, but
a great time for that.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, and we've got some welcome backs for Stephen and bye Jake, you will be missed.
I'll miss you, Jake.
I've got my own team. Team Hanson.
One day you're going to give me a T-shirt for that. I keep asking.
Yeah, I need to get the next batch sorted. I'm thinking like new season, like
Talking about Team
jazz it
Hanson,
up a bit.
I'm done with my movement phase.
Awesome, great.
I'm ready
Well,
for the
from you,
best
so let's go.
phase.
Oh,
My favourite phase, which is the shooting phase.
Alrighty.
So as you can see, I've been pretty aggressive opening, exactly for what Michael mentioned. I can't afford to stay back at the beginning of the game and just be stuck hiding in my deployment zone. And there's an element of threat overload, which, because the Tau have the guns to kill knights, you need to make it so they have to never whiff. They have to kill all the knights every time they shoot. Otherwise, they're going to get tagged. So I've moved up onto the two periphery objectives, just tags and armature on each one. My brave Eversaw assassin has just sprinted straight forward onto the middle one. He sees a unit of stealth suits. One of the things I think about Jake's list is he maybe doesn't have a huge number of units to spot with. So I'm kind of looking for ways to incentivize early trades so that he has less options as the game goes on.
No Tetras.
No Tetris.
There's no pie if there's no Tetras.
I do love a Tetra.
I thought you said there's no pie if there's no Tetris. Anyway, carry on.
They're probably not good bakers then.
I'm going to start shooting. I can't see a great deal of things. I'm kind of hoping through here that I'm going to kill your first devilfish and maybe whatever this is poking out the back here, which I assume is a hammerhead. But
That is a hammerhead.
so if I get lucky, I'll get both of those. But you've hidden pretty much all of it. The obvious targets you ghost kill, but as you quite rightly reminded me, he's got lone operative.
He's a lone operative.
I'm going to start at this side here and go for your
My little
first devilfish here. So we've got Armiger Helvrin first of all. He has Armiger Autocan, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s.
Two of these, right?
Is he equipped with 2 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he is.
Yes.
Thank you.
Two
Yeah.
little
I'd be rather disappointed if you're paying 150 points for
2 little arms.
4 shots.
Yeah.
Now, usually I get to re-roll one of those ones, but I've not taken that. I've not taken the basic oath. I've taken the move faster and get on the same objective oath. So I
Okay,
can't
is
do
that
that.
+1 move and +1 charge?
It's +1 to your move, +1 to your advance, +1 to your charge. I
Right,
think.
okay,
I can double
cool.
check. Might just be advances and charges.
Yeah.
It's pretty good that though.
I think so. I think in
Yeah.
this kind of game, it never used to get a look in because the other one was so much better.
Yeah.
But it is no longer so much better. Now, anti-fly 2+ for these guys only triggers if my armor jet is either on an objective or wholly within my deployment zone.
Oh.
So this one is neither. So it's just strength 9.
So toughness 9.
So 4s.
Fours.
All right, that's a good start.
Very nice.
AP on this is only 1, and I'm fairly sure you're in cover.
So yeah, I will be cover because I'm obscured and I'm a vehicle.
Yeah.
So 3+, I'm all good.
All right then.
Hooray.
That's how we start.
Go fish, fish.
Next up, the second one.
Yeah.
Same target, 8 shots. Okay, we can hit well. Hit well.
My poor fish.
Looking for 4s again. Only the 2 that time.
Okay, well my fish will be fine. He's okay.
Oh,
He's
3
not,
damage.
He's not as fine. So he's down to 10.
Next up, the remaining one. This guy is in my deployment zone.
Oh no.
And he's gonna try and show the other 2 how it's done.
The worst news for my poor fish.
So anti-fly 2+, wounding on 2s. The Devilfish does still have fly.
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
it? It
definitely.
does, yeah.
100% fly.
There we are. So that's 5 more wounds.
I'd be very disconcerted if he didn't. 3 up because of the cover.
Just the 1, so 3 more damage.
So down to 7.
We've got some stubbers as well. If they're in range, I'll just roll them all together, but I'm pretty sure they're not.
Just quickly, thank you, James Hobbs, for the super chat. Really
Hi.
appreciate it. If you want to get some questions answered
In fact, I've got better
or
things to do than stubbers.
any of your comments like read out loud, whatever, then please do super chat. Or just if you want to support us here at the studio, super chatting is fantastic for us. Please do, and thank you.
If you equally want to support another fantastic cause, then in the description below we have our Movember link. Now, me and Steve have been working very hard at this. We're actually at £1,100 already.
Wow.
And last year we did 1,115. So we're £15 away from having.
And we've got
Still
8
got
days, 9
at
days left
least
in a month.
8 days.
Yeah.
So
We
I
can smash
don't
that.
normally beg, but can you please do it? Because I really want to hit £2,000 as a personal pride thing, considering I had to get rid of all my facial hair, and I was very sad.
I know, I've never seen you without facial hair.
No one
before.
has,
No.
ever.
It's a good look.
In my whole life. So,
Seb is also doing Movember as well.
Well,
You don't see him on screen much. But he is doing
because I
Movember.
kept-
Noticed this.
Because I kept saying to him, and now he's finally done it. That's why he's a hero, and that's why you should definitely support us.
It's a
For
good look.
Sebi,
You're not even going to see it, and he's doing it, guys. That's
it's
how
glorious.
dedicated he is.
It's on the floor.
Right, next
I'm
up,
struggling right now.
we have the first Armiger Warglaive.
Okay.
So he's got a thermal spear.
Oh no.
Which one is
Um,
this?
I'm assuming I'm in 24.
The
This
armor
one here,
just
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Very
He's
nice.
about to do some work.
So I'm in 24, but I'm not within half range.
Okay. So no melter.
So no melter. So I got 2 shots. 2 shots? Yes. That was a good start.
Oh.
Let's pretend that didn't happen, and we'll just go to his dad instead, and he will shoot everything else at your
Okay. Yeah.
chap.
My lovely devilfish.
Your lovely devilfish.
My lovely
yeah.
devilfish.
So let's start from the top,
Mhm.
literally, with his rocket pod.
His hat.
So 3 shots, hitting on 3s,
Mr. Hat.
2 hits. Strength 8,
So
so
fives.
5s. Just the 1. This is AP2.
AP2.
You are in cover.
Yeah. So 4 up. I fail it.
D6 damage.
Oh,
Ooh,
Mr.
Big 6. big
Mr.
6.
Hat. Right, so I'm on 1 wound.
Right.
Damn.
I mean, next up is the rapid fire battle cannon,
Mr. Hat's
which
very
is
scary.
2 plus 3 initially, so 5 shots. However, because you're within 36,
Oh no.
that is another D6 plus 3.
I wish I could have been out of 36 inches.
Right. Let's do this.
Mhm.
So hitting you on 3s, not terrible. It's about average. Strength 10.
Say freeze to wound.
All right, come on, we can do this. We're going to do 1 wound to you. Okay, 5 saves.
5 saves. Right.
AP is only 1 on this one, so
this
you're only
will be
3 up,
right.
but it's
I-
flat 3.
I'm going to roll 4. No, he's dead. He's dead. Darcy blow. No blowing. So, and then 10, 3 die on the way out, which is
Ooh,
quite
ouch.
sad. So 3 die.
Now, I had rather hoped I would have killed that before the
Have you
big
got
guy
any?
shot, because I got nothing else to shoot at the guys that have fallen out.
So I don't want. We can't charge through the stealth scene, so that's fine.
While you set that up, Cyranus has been a member for 16 months.
Oh,
Thank you
wow.
so much. It's always great seeing our member count go up, and I know you guys love the content with the members, and we've got plenty more coming on the way soon. Remember, we do have a live at 4:30 every Friday. That's GMT, so definitely check that out if you're a member. Nice little sort of chat, and we do put out questions at the start of the week as well for you guys to ask, and we answer them. So how's it going, everyone? I'm doing well. I've got a tournament this weekend, and
Yeah,
my
we're all
salamanders are nearly painted, like battle ready. So I'm very excited.
He looks sick.
How are you doing, Seb?
I'm good. No, I'm doing really well. I'm not going to this weekend, but I'll be chilling. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Mike's salamanders look sick. I'd love to see them on the stream at some point. Jake's laughing for some reason. I don't know why.
Chris, Jake, how are you guys doing?
I'm great. I'm also
good.
come to the same event you are.
Awesome.
It's a venue I've never been to before, but I believe it's your.
It's my local,
It's
yes.
your local.
Yeah.
So
And I'm going, and I've also been painting Space Marines, and I'm really enjoying painting Space Marines.
Nice.
And you've been painting
I've
Space
been painting
Marines,
Space Marines.
and you're really enjoying
and
painting Space
I
Marines.
am.
And Michael's been painting Space. To be fair, Michael's at least gone something different to us. We've gone very similar lists, and Michael's running your Firestorm Assault Force.
I am indeed. I am indeed.
And with some painting points, he'll probably come considering. So
I've taken 6 dreadnoughts.
I've
Six
taken
dreadnoughts.
5, so together we have 11.
Which is a good number.
And our
for
powers combine in the form of the mirror matchup.
basically, Colourforge has made me paint a Space Marine army because they're brilliant.
Yeah, colour.
And
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll wax lyrical
I'll-
about them
I
many
won't-
times throughout
I
tonight.
won't lie, Colourforge is the only reason I've done a Salamander's army.
It's the only reason I started
I-
Space Marine army.
Their paints, their sprays are colour matched to GW ones. So if you want like a chapter in a specific colour, you want that base coat down, but don't want to have to use a brush, then they are perfect. And they're massive cans as well.
Yeah.
So you can
One
do
right
an
here.
entire army, super easy. So yeah, they're the reason I've done
and
Salamander's
there's the colour
army.
that you used.
So defo recommend Colourforge. Check them out. Anyway, enough of that. It's
What's
not
next,
even a
Chris?
plug. It's just like an honest review.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, yes, we're sponsored. I'm very happy for that. Thank you very much. But I'm a complete convert. I've bought half the range.
Wow.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
I use Drake scale on my my models.
Drake scale is nice.
And then I painted the Sons of Horus, whatever it's called, Lupercal green on.
Oh yeah. Nice.
And to be fair, like as a base layer, like even if you're just wanting it as a nice.
Sorry,
like,
there's a Sons of
Zenithal.
Horus spray as well.
No. So I sprayed it black.
Oh, I see.
Sprayed it Drake scale, and then physically painted
Oh, I
it
see.
on.
Right. Okay.
And the best bit is because like of how the colour sort of works, even if you don't put like, let's say you didn't go super thick or whatever, or you've gone a bit too thin, you wouldn't be able to tell. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just sprayed mine all Caliban green and said they're Dark Angels.
Yeah, but that's because I've even like converted heroes. Like I'm blooding Blood Angels.
You're a better
with 5
hobbyist than I am.
dreadnoughts. Like, and the Iron
The
Storm.
only thing that makes it Blood Angels is the Sanguinor, isn't it?
Wow.
Okay. Back to the game. Where are we?
Okay, I'm
Where
going
are
to charge
we?
something.
Charges. Let's go.
My assassin is going to charge the stealth suits the other side of the wall.
I mean,
I think he needs a 1, but he got a 6.
he's in.
Oh, come on, Eversaw.
Straight into contact.
sad.
There.
So this was dangerous, I suppose, leaving the stealth suits out because this guy will kill them.
Yeah, and then hopefully consolidate back onto the objective there.
That would be ideal,
nice.
please, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, melee weapons.
Millie.
Good old melee weapons.
Oh dear, that's.
So you
Throwing
get
dice everywhere.
6
I'll go
attacks?
tidy that up.
You
in a
let
second.
him back in the studio again. And
Just trashes the place.
So
Wow.
6
Yeah, and I've got the sustained hits.
Yeah, so you got sustained hits
Keywords.
3 here.
So 6 attacks,
Yeah.
hitting on
2s.
2s.
And then, did you get any sustained? See, that's what I find with him. It's just you don't roll the 6s. It's so gutting.
Now he is strength 5, but has anti-infantry 3+, and
And
I
I
don't
am
believe
infantry.
these ones are vehicles.
No, these are infantry. So.
Okay, so 3+. Oh well, 3
that
ones.
was disappointing.
And what's the AP?
AP 2, damage 2.
So 5 ups, 2 failed. So that will be the 2 normal blokes.
That-
Dead.
That wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be.
So if you want to consolidate, you have to consolidate into combat with me. You won't be able to consolidate back onto the objective.
Yeah, which is a shame. But we obviously will go into combat with you.
That's okay. Right, I'm going to hit you.
Go on, tickle me
You
back.
ready? You ready for this? 5s. Oh!
One hit.
Right, okay. Strength 4.
No.
So gutting. Well, we want the Tau to do 1 wound in combat. That's the goal.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay.
So at the end of that, very straightforward. I'm engaged in 3/4
Very nice.
for 2 points,
And I'm very happy for
and
you.
I've destroyed 1 vehicle
That's
for,
amazing.
I believe, 3 points.
Does it
Yep,
know?
3 points, and you've killed something. So I'll
And
give
I've
you the
killed
score there right now, and then we'll move into Jake's turn. No CP have been spent. So
Nice. Now I'll go up to 2.
Book it a 2.
Battle shock for my little stealth friend. He's fine. Cool. Right. So you killed 1 unit, so I've got to kill. Are we muted?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. If you
Cool. Well, a lot of just absolute like barrage of bullets going down that one lane into that devilfish. which is now nothing but a wreck, as you can see from our amazing special effects from Explosion. What's going on?
I touched some buttons.
What were we talking about touching stuff?
I'm trying to edit the points.
Oh, okay. Well, you just tell me what they're on, and I'll do this as we go.
Okay. How do we...
So you type
it's settings.
Yep.
Right, okay.
Cool.
Sorry, guys, it's been a while.
Anyway.
Yes. So the Imperial Knights are up to 19 there, which is not bad. And we really wanted the kill turn one. If you're playing this mission, you really want to kill turn one. And if you don't think you can get a kill, then absolutely do not give your opponent one. That's the key with this mission.
Can we run through the how you score the primary again, just for those who are joining us late, maybe?
Yeah, of course. So at the end of your command phase, from the second battle round onwards, you get 4 victory points if you control any objectives. You'll get another 4 if you control more objectives than your opponent. In addition to this, at the end of the battle round, you get 4 victory points if you've killed any enemy units, and you get 4 more victory points if you've killed more enemy units than your opponent has. So the hope here for the Knights is that the Tau don't kill anything, which does seem pretty unlikely. And the hope, of course, for the Tau and Jake is that he kills 2 units and therefore manages to pick up the extra kill. There is a cheeky thing you can do with the Eversaw if that stealth suit fell back.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe he can Overwatch well. I think he's still got like an Overwatch trick.
Oh, okay.
So it's worth looking at.
And
he's destroyed
had
my
a
ghost
casualty.
skill. Unbelievable.
Split in half by Jake's true power. We've had a super chat here from Easy Peasy Lemon. It blocks off your name. I can only assume Squeezy. Been falling out of the gaming side of this hobby due to inconsistent and imbalanced rules. I want to continue to play as, but I find it hard to continue. In this state, what would you recommend?
Ooh,
That's a tough one.
difficult question. So falling out due to the inconsistent / imbalanced rules. Well, this is a tough one. Like if you've got a gaming group, then you kind of need to come together and agree that you don't want to use maybe some of these imbalanced armies. Maybe you can agree with your opponent that you don't really want them to use certain units because they're way too strong. So I would recommend maybe, obviously, you yourself don't play the really strong armies and try to avoid playing them as well. Most people have more than one army, so you can always try and look at playing games that way. But yeah, just find a scene, play with your friends, and if worst comes to the worst, you can always house rule a few things just to make the game more interesting. What's really important to us is that you keep playing 40k. So however you tweak the rules, house rules or whatever, so long as you're still playing, that's what's important. So yeah, I'd recommend maybe house ruling it locally, certain things. That's what I would suggest.
I mean, it could even be a mindset thing. I mean, what are you looking to get from this?
Yeah.
And if you, I mean, as you said, playing competitively or casually, maybe you need to just change, try and look at it through a different lens, whether you're looking at what you're scoring or through your points, and such as that. But yeah, I hope that helps.
Yeah.
And I hope you find your motivation to play again, because that sucks.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely. That's the last thing we want is falling out of the hobby.
We had a question about knights earlier that I saw. I just want to find it again real quick. That's a very green board. Thank you. I just realized we've got green terrain on green floor. But I mean, maybe they paint their buildings
It's camouflaged.
to blend in, so you
Camouflage
can't see
for
them from above.
bombing raids.
Where was it? There was a question. Where do you start with a knight's army?
Where do you start with a knight's army? Good question. I think you probably start with maybe 4 little guys, 1 big one. I think that's a good start. A couple of each.
Chris
and a
has
big
some
guy.
input on this as well, so we'll go to Chris in a second. Yeah? What's up, Chris?
I love a knight army. If you can get hold of last year's Christmas box anywhere, then that's the best I've ever seen for starting a knight army, because I think it was 1 Custodes chassis, which is the big guy here, and 4 armigers, which is exactly what Mike's just said. But any discount deal you can find on armigers is where I would start with collecting Imperial Knights, certainly. Because although you want a number of big knights, the vast majority of your time is going to be spent building and painting little knights.
Yeah, nice. I
Yeah,
suppose
excellent
they're
advice.
such big models as well. Like it takes a lot.
You really take your time with them, yeah.
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 Or you
Or in
just
my
get
case,
full
get
spray.
Steve to paint them because Steve's a much better painter than I am.
True. Wow.
Thanks, Steve.
I
He
actually think
owns
if you're
an airbrush.
yeah, if you're seriously considering a Knight's Arm, an airbrush is a good shout.
Yeah.
I know we work very closely with Harder and Steenbeck, and they have some fantastic airbrushes in the range. So maybe have a look at some of theirs. I know we've got some guys who do Knights in the chat that use airbrushes. So if you've got a recommendation for getting into Knights, anyone in the chat, then pop it in, because it'd be really interesting to hear your points. I know Dante paints, you play Knights. What are your thoughts on getting into them and maybe getting on with the hobby?
Yeah, I mean, I hope that helps. Who all from VT are coming to LVO?
Well, sadly, I'm not going to LVO anymore. No, sorry guys, I can't make it.
Unbelievable.
Steve is still going, and Ben Jones is also going. VT Ben Jones, and I know the Americans are going to be going. The VT Americans.
Yeah.
I don't know about Death Guard Dave.
Okay.
He might be there.
Jake, Chris, are either of you?
No.
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 Oh.
And because I have another holiday to Vegas planned next year.
Understandable.
Right, there we go.
And even I can't quite justify to myself 2 Vegas trips in the same year.
I've
That's
just got a
fair.
busy schedule, so you know. But I would like to try and make one of the other American events, but I don't think Vegas is going to be for me next year, really.
Yeah, the one I've always had my eye on is the one in Texas. Was it the Lone Star Open?
The Lone Star.
Mainly because I've never been to Texas, and I really would rather quite like to. I'm a huge country music fan, so.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going to LVO. I know you were all expecting to answer that. And finally, just
Well,
before we
it's
get back in,
The main man.
we've had Werepuppy's been a member for 19 months. Great to see Chris back, but he's playing against Tau, so go smash him, Jake. Wait, I think you've got that mixed up. He's playing Knights, and
I'm
Jake
Knights.
is playing Tau. So you want Chris to smash Jake.
I'm playing Tau. Exactly. Right.
Where puppy? Did I play you at the
Yes,
SoCal
it's,
Open?
Yeah.
I did, didn't I?
No,
Yeah.
not SoCal. No, it will be a
Not
UK
SoCal,
event.
There's a UK event, yeah.
UK
'cause
event.
there's a
Yes, we
yeah,
definitely
with
played.
Thousand Suns.
Yes,
The old
yes,
series,
yeah.
James Hobbs, £10 super chat as well. Thank you so much. If you had to do an event at 1,000 points, playing on a 44 by 30 table, but with the standard Leviathan missions, what would be the most broken /meta/sweaty list you would each run? Asking for a friend.
The man gets like me personally in a group chat
as
and
in
still proceeds to ask these questions.
Is it like a doubles that you both have? Oh
No,
no,
so
it's 1,000 points on a 44 by 30.
To give context, it's a singles event on that board with 1,000 points. And
Okay.
Hobbs is a bit sweaty, and not just because the room is quite warm. So he
Okay.
wants to be able to do very well. So he wants to know what he should infiltrate 9 inches away from your opponent.
Oh yeah, that's probably pretty toxic.
I've
isn't it?
translated it for you, James. Don't worry.
Well, I got a different answer to the one you're expecting.
Oh yeah.
How many points is an Imperial Guardsman right now?
Oh, no.
It's about 5 points.
5.5 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Well, how many points is 10 guards basically?
Well, you wouldn't take 10 Guardsmen.
No, but
you
like,
you take 20
no, but
Guardsmen.
you've got to times it by however many you want.
The answer is I would max out on basic Imperial Guard, because I think everybody's in this event would try and take one Death Star unit
Yeah.
that can kill anything. So let it kill your Guardsmen, and then just use the other 180 or so to score all the points.
Equally, a million Termagants probably also does the same job.
In the endless swarm.
And they have a reactive move as well, so that's really annoying.
60 gargoyles as well.
Yeah, 60
Yeah,
gargoyles,
60
perfect.
gargoyles.
Sorted.
Absolute
Just
swarm.
20 Wraith
Yeah.
Guard. 20 Wraith
20
Guard.
Wraith Guard.
2 Spirit
We
Seers
do
and
have
2
more
Warped.
super chats, but I'll come to them next
Yeah,
time.
we'll come back and answer
Um,
that one. It's
carry on.
This question,
Right.
so we'll come back into
Yeah.
the next
So,
one.
I've done all my movement. I've been quite aggressive because I want to deal with you,
I've
basically.
noticed.
So I guess we're going to get into the shooting now. So,
Well, don't shoot too well, because I'm driving you home. Or am I?
Oh, no, please. Right, so we'll start off with these 2 hammerheads. So this back hammerhead
Okay.
will spot for this hammerhead
Okay.
into this Helverin.
I like it.
That is right. So,
That is how that works, yes.
Yep, you have to be eligible to shoot,
which I am.
which you are. So what you do here is you take the unit that's going to shoot, and you pick another unit that's going to support it.
Yeah, that's what I've done. So this hammerhead is going to pick this target
Yeah,
to help this hammerhead shoot it.
perfect. Yes.
Right. Sweet. I did it. And what is it? I get +1 ballista skill.
That's
Plus
right.
one
Ballistic
ballistic
skill.
skill.
Okay, cool. So
And
it does
if
stack
you had
with +1
marker
hit.
lights, then you would ignore cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't have
Which I
light.
don't have that. But I do get +1 to hit anyway because I'm shooting a vehicle. So this hammerhead's going to be hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's got a reroll, if I remember correctly.
It does have a reroll to hit or a reroll to wounds. Hopefully we don't have to use it on the hit. So let's do the railgun first. So he hits.
Well, you needed that marker light, didn't you?
And then this is strength 20.
So that'd be a 2.
So I wound. It's -5.
5 up in one.
Oh, he's
Very sad.
living
I
by
thought about
the seat of his
rotating that,
pants.
but I thought, you know what?
Let's
Let's not.
now do the seeker missile. So
You do have 2.
okay, so I have 2. Can I shoot
Yes,
them both
you
at the
can
same
shoot them
time?
both at the same
Why
time,
not?
yeah.
Let's do it. So I will use my reroll hit here
Yep.
because I'm hitting on 2s. So yeah, 2 hits. This is strength 14.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice on 3s.
Why was that not moving before? Because I got 10.
AP.
2. This is -3.
So am I in cover from you?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm shooting through it.
So 1 save.
1 save. So D6 +1. 1. I'll CP because I've got the CP burn.
So 5 damage in total. So that takes you from 12 down to 7 wounds
You
remaining.
get feel no pain. Is
Oh, I've
that-
got 6 up film,
Yeah.
don't I? Yeah.
And then I've got like some missile stuff, so I guess I'll
Take
do that
5.
as well. We've got the smurses.
Do I take 6? Yeah.
The smurs.
Take
So let's do some smurs. How many smurs do I have? Do I just have 1 smurs?
Smart. I thought you took
I have
the
2 smurses. So
Ain't no way.
smurses.
Is it not a twin linked one?
Well, it says 2 twin linked smart
Yeah.
missiles.
Oh, right,
So,
yeah. So they're both twin
So
linked.
they
Yeah,
all
yeah,
hit
That's a pretty good
randomly.
6 is to win.
6 is to wound, and it's twin linked.
So roll them again.
Nothing. Cool. I'm a waste of everyone's time.
He's so good.
He's so
Never
good.
has a weapon had such a glow down between
Oh,
editions.
right. The other thing I've just realised is I'm pretty sure Shadow Sun gives me reroll 1s to hit, doesn't she?
She does indeed.
Oh, right. So I wouldn't have had to use my reroll there. It doesn't matter, but because
Can you use it on damage?
No.
No, but it's just remembering, so I don't have to
Yeah,
use it for
yes,
this one.
So we're taking back your CP, yeah? To
No,
No,
I'm
that
still
was
used it
on
on
the
the
damage.
damage. It's just
Oh,
more
right,
that when
okay.
I did my free reroll to hit, I could have just used if it came up for like the wound.
It could have done the
Okay.
wound,
Right. So now let's do the back one. So
Yep.
this one will just get +1 to hit because it's shooting.
yeah.
This
The
one, so this
vehicle,
will be
so it's
hitting
on
threes.
3s.
So big gun, it hits.
Winning on
Big
2s.
gun, it fails.
Now you've got your
now
reroll.
use my reroll. And it's a death wound. Yes.
So that is...
So D6 +6, I think.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh,
get some
no.
dice
It
ready.
is. It is. 10 damage.
So
Yes.
I only need to make 4
Ouch.
6s on this.
only.
Yeah. It's gone. And now the ink can't teleport. No, Jake,
Right,
no.
do I Deadly Demise? I
You
do.
Right.
So it'll just be this guy
It'll just
next
be
to
that,
him, and I
yeah.
think it's D3, but I'll roll it just now.
Three.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
Now I need one of those explosion effects.
And now the yin card comes up.
And now the ink can't
And I take all 3, yeah.
Okay. And then because Michael
Has insisted, yeah.
said-
We have explosions, and we will use them.
there we go.
Another one bites the dust.
Boom,
Dum,
boom.
dum.
So there. So that's the shooting over there. So let's do. I'm going to do the breaches next.
You look like you're picking something to eat, mate. You're like, you've got your
Trust me, I'm
hands
not, I don't take as
Ooh,
long.
I'll have a bit of that.
I'm like, ooh, exciting. So let's do the breaches here.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. If I shoot the breaches, they're no longer eligible to shoot, so they can't spot.
That's right, yes.
See, I know this game. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to. So if I can I pick them to spot now?
Yeah, so how it works is
This
basically
is
you
where I
pick
get
something you
confused.
want to shoot with,
Yeah.
and then you just pick a unit that's eligible to shoot
Yeah.
to help them.
Okay, so instead of shooting the Eversaw, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot the breaches over here. I'm going to shoot this armature,
Okay.
but I want this unit to spot for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you've got one
absolutely,
side of the wall.
absolutely.
And then the other thing I'm going to do is going to spend a CP for that unit to grenade that,
Okay,
that
cool.
thing as well.
Can they see? Am I being
Yeah,
dumb?
He's got a breach at this side of the wall to
Yeah,
get line of
there's
sight,
one
There's
breacher
one
here,
here.
and these ones have
Yeah.
come
and
out.
then
Ah.
these breaches have come out that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the grenade first.
Grenade me first,
So
yeah.
6 dice, 4 pluses. So okay. So two mortals there. So you get your feel no pains.
Yeah.
Right. Now I get 20.
I've got 10 wounds left.
Like 20 dice or something.
Well, these are nice
Ridiculous.
play on tabletop dice.
They are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20
they're
dice.
really nice.
So 20 dice. I wish it was turn 3 because that would be really nice. And then I'm hitting on 2s because I am spotting.
Is it not 3s?
No, they hit on 3s
So
base.
they base have a ballistic
Oh.
skill 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to spot because I thought
pretty
that would
good.
be very good. And then I'm wounding on 5s, and because you're on an objective, I can reroll all my wounds.
Yep.
So
What's your AP? Sorry.
I'm AP 1.
1. So there's no point in
You're gonna get
rotating.
your thingy.
Yeah.
These guys actually have the Markerite keyword, so it doesn't ignore cover. But you're getting
So
a
that
4.
put me to
It's a
4.
4 up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So that is the reroll helped there a lot.
Rerolls are great. Breaches are really cool units. So I'm going to 4 up here. That was exactly as expected.
So 4.
So 4, and then do I make any Fiona Pains? I do. I make 2 of them.
That was not as expected.
That was not
No.
as expected.
I was hoping the grenade would do a bit more there for me, but that's okay. Right. Now we'll go to these breaches. So they will do what they were going to and shoot.
So they're going to shoot the Eversor.
Eversor. So there's...
Eversaw?
Eversaw, yeah.
there's
See, I would have used the grenade on the Eversaw.
well, that's what I was thinking, but I was hoping that I'd do a bit more damage with it on the thingy. So, right. So freeze. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's toughness 4.
Toughness 4. Yeah.
So freeze. Oh no,
Ooh.
this is really not good.
3
I've
wounds.
had a big whiffer there.
Well,
3 minus
so
1.
just on my, I've got a 6 up save and a 4 up in fun. I think we use the in fun.
So
Take 2. There's no feel no pains here, from what I can tell. So I've got 2 wounds left.
very nice. Then we will do long strike.
Oh, is he going to shoot the Eversor as well?
Well, yes, but not with all his guns.
I'm not sure he's in range,
So
but-
he's got for low knock. He's
Oh,
just
he is.
So
It's almost like he did that deliberately.
and the other thing I forgot to mention, the crew hounds are doing a teleport homer.
Okay.
Yeah,
in the
he
middle,
told me
so,
that, but
Yeah, you
Which I
put
didn't
one
count
in.
that,
You
yeah.
put one in one of their mouths and just sent them off.
Come on, sure boy. Right. Cool.
So the only thing to remember long strike is if you are guiding him with something,
Mhm.
you'll get -1 to hit if you split your fire.
Yeah.
Is that -1 to hit?
I'm not. He's not
Yeah,
going to
that's
be.
right.
He's
Minus
not
1
going
ballistic skill, I think.
Ballistic skill.
Yeah, he don't need no help.
You don't need no help.
That's fine. Can the ghost kneel? Oh, the ghost kneel could shoot
Ghost
the
kneel.
Eversaw actually.
Because he's kneeling?
So
Well, you could always do that first.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking actually, because I don't want to have to.
I have to split fire
Yeah,
unless
because I'd
you
rather
unless you
just
really have
shoot
to.
everything
Yeah.
at that armature.
And long strike could guide him.
And I'll do that. Whatever I was saying, he's going to do that. So
Excellent.
right,
Or the devilfish could, whichever
Come on.
works.
come on, Neil. I'll do long strike. Will guide. So if long strike guides the Eversaw, when long strike shoots something else, he's not going to get
No.
affected.
No.
Okay, cool. Right, let's shoot Neil. So, do I want to wound Neil on 2? Yes, I do. So I want to overcharge. So here we go. So,
Okay.
because I'm guiding, freeze to hit,
Very
and
nice.
then 2s to wound because I want to wound you on 2s. Yeah, worked out. Otherwise, I'd have dropped to wounds. And these are -2 flat 3 damage.
I'm quite dead.
Does the Eversaw explode?
Oh, that would be great if you just. This is where I want to fail it.
Oh no! It's D3, I think. So,
So
3.
take 3 mortals on your dogs.
Yeah, so
and
I've got
then-
1 dog left.
Take 2 mortals on your other guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take. I don't need to hold.
Where's the
more
stealth
time.
suit gone?
Oh,
I
sorry, we
killed him in
overwatched him.
Overwatch.
Oh,
Chris,
right. Sorry.
Chris
we must have
rolled
been
2
talking
6s
about
to hit. I then
Oh,
informed
brilliant.
Chris that the sustain works on all his weapons,
Oh,
and
wow.
he just blapped the stealth
Well,
suit
okay.
off.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't take your CP off for that. So.
No, that's fine.
So we're currently both at 2 kills.
Yeah.
Is it free with the Eversaw Overwatch?
Yes.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
okay.
either
Okay.
Overwatch or Heroic,
Um,
I think.
Yeah, he
Very
can-
nice, very
he's
nice.
really good. Actually, I think Steve just used him. Now I'm tempted to take this breacher off because currently I'm tying you anyway.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna kill this breacher and this breacher. Because as I said, I'm tying you anyway on here.
Nice.
Like
Makes
for
sense.
hold.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I'm tying you over here.
No
I
sense
don't-
in letting me just come and charge
yeah,
the
there's-
unit. And
yeah. So
Oh, was the stealth suit in line of sight when the Eversaw Overwatched it?
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, 100. I only backed into the corner.
Yeah, okay, cool. So
Yeah.
someone's just mentioned that you couldn't Overwatch if they'd left line of sight,
Yeah.
which is absolutely right because you can't use pistol in Overwatch.
Yeah.
But we did do that correctly, don't worry.
Basically,
We know.
if he'd gone the other side, then this guy could have overwatched him. So I
Yeah.
think he was trying to hide from that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do it
Brilliant.
Homer. Didn't really work out for me.
Yeah.
But instead we've got this one troop hound that's just watched all of his friends die. But you know, every dog has his day. I keep telling myself. Right, so everything from Long Strike is going to shoot at
This one here.
This one here, the Armiger. So let's start with Railgun. So you're going to get cover by -5 and the Seeker missiles -3.
Yeah, so I think this is the correct point to use my rotate iron shields.
I agree, because this kill could be a swing in a lot of victory points.
Because this will be 4 up.
Yeah.
So-
So that is me down to 1. That is a battle tactic if you have any way to interact with that. I'm not sure if you do or don't. but-
No, I could take your dice. So Long Strike hit on 2s because he's shooting
Because of
the
all the
Armiger.
overlapping stuff.
So he hits.
Yeah.
Strength 20.
Winning on a 2.
I'm not gonna fish for it. I'm not gonna risk it. So
But
4
you
plus-
win on 2s, Jake.
I know.
Saved.
Okay.
Didn't even need that.
And then
that rotate.
Seeker missiles wise, I've got
Probably 2.
2 of those. I'll just shoot them now
Yeah.
because otherwise I'm never going to shoot them. So both hit. Strength 14, so 3s. I can re-roll one of them. Oh no, that's not good.
No, that's
And
not
then what else does he do? That's it. And
He'll
then
have
he's
some
got
like
his
point defense guns.
He's got his smurs.
Yeah.
So his smurs. He's got slightly better smurses than the other ones.
Well, he is like a special.
He's a very good texter.
You're direct firing, so you're hitting on 2s still.
These hit on 4, so it'll be 3s now. And then, where was that before? What toughness are you, 10?
10.
Yeah, so 2 wounds, no AP.
2 3-ups. Failed them
Oh,
both.
don't fail him now.
Take 1.
Oh, okay.
He's got 11 wounds left.
Not going to lie, it's not been a very good, I've killed 2 things, I'm very happy with that, but overall it's been a very appalling first few turns for me. But I'm hoping I can swing it back a bit, because I've I've got my kill, and I've stopped kill more, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah.
I've got my deploy teleport homers for 3. I've killed 1 Armiger for 3. And yeah, so I should be on...
So we've got a kill, both drawn on number of kills, which is good.
Yeah, that was the big one.
And you killed
Overwatch
one
was
big boy, one small guy, one small armiger.
So is this the end of your turn?
It is, well, yes, it is going to be.
So at the end of your turn, I get to pick stuff up.
You do get to pick stuff up.
So I'm going to pick up the Calidus,
Pick up the canvas.
and I'm also going to pick up this mysterious Guardian Knight here,
Good old Peter Andre.
who'll be right back.
Just gonna go up in the sky. No biggie.
No biggie, no biggie. Right, so then start your turn. Primary wise, you're just going to get 4 because you
'Cause
hold
one's
one,
got-
but
one's
you don't
got
hold more.
Yeah. You hold this one because you put lots of people on it,
Yeah,
because you know how to play Warhammer.
I do try.
Okay, battle shocks. I don't have any battle shocks because you've either not
yeah,
hurt me
'cause
enough
he's on
or
9
just
and then,
obliterated
yeah.
me. Yeah.
And I don't need to any because it's your turn.
Draw some cards. I'm not playing that game, so I don't need to do that. I'll go into my movement phase.
Yeah,
if you want
nice.
to meet us and
Let's take a moment to appreciate Colourforge, our fantastic sponsor. Their range of spray paints has become our go-to for making our miniatures come to life quickly and efficiently. The quality and variety of colours they offer are truly unmatched, providing a smooth application for stunning effects every time. Check out Colourforge for your next hobby project.
Great. Well, we've got some super chats to read out in a second. Mike's just sorting the scoreboard. Yeah, I mean, not sure what to expect after seeing that big knight just go up into the sky like that. That was
Yeah, this could be a really hard-hitting turn,
interesting. Yeah.
especially if a charge is made. And we do have a buff to that with the oath that we've taken. So I think that's probably what Chris is ideally hoping for. But honestly, okay turn for Jake. Did a bit of damage to the knights. Whenever you're firing railguns, if there's an invulnerable save involved, it's kind of like on the dice anyway. There's no guarantee, but it's nice to get one of those dev wounds and just pick up a knight easily. So we did of course draw the number of kills, which is what Jake was after overall. The Eversword play, that's really cool with the Overwatch.
Yeah.
That's really, really key to remember.
I think I saw someone asked a comment if it was free or not.
Yes, yeah, it's free.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we give that CPU back to them?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Nice,
yeah, yeah. I
okay,
didn't take it off.
Cool,
yeah.
cool. Good to know. Wow, these knights are moving up the board pretty fast. Crazy what just
Yeah.
swearing an oath can do for you, isn't it? You just
Yep.
like, you either hit
Just
really well, your
bit
accuracy improves
faster.
somehow, you move faster, you just like get stronger. From
Look, let's be honest. If we make a pinky promise,
Yeah.
if you guys at home, if you make a pinky promise, that makes you actually keep to the promise.
pinky promises.
Just
is
saying I
eternal.
promise I won't do this doesn't mean anything. But a pinky promise with a stamp, now
Trust me,
that,
bro.
that's the real thing.
Trust me, bro. I'm trusting bro 100% with my life.
Okay, so we do have a fair few super chats, so let's go through these. I'm going to try and scroll to
past
where we
them.
are.
Yep.
Peaches the Destroyer.
Ooh.
Great name. Okay, thank you so much for the super chat. Thoughts on 3 Wolf and Dreads, Bjorn plus Iron Priests, and 3 Skyclaw squads with 2 Melters and a Power Fist as a base for a competitive list. Maybe BC plus Lucas in a Raider. BC. Blood Claws.
Blood Claws.
Plus Lucas
yeah.
in a Raider. Yeah, I think
Interesting.
Skyclaw squads and the new jump pack Assault Intercessors are great for mission play. They're good independent pieces, and actually with 2 Melters, that's not too bad at all. I'd consider the new guys, the new jump pack Intercessors with the Mortal Wounds ability, to be quite good. Skyclaws, I think, get +1 to hit on the charge, which is not bad either. But with 2 Melters, I don't know that you need the Melters. That'd be one you'd have to play to find out. Wolf and Dreads are actually pretty good. They're very, very cheap for quite a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And they do mortal wounds on the charge. So I do like the Wolf and Dreads. Bjorn's great.
Yeah, I like Bjorn.
And an Iron Priest you can't go wrong with. And the Iron Storm is probably a good place to go with this one because you've got those Dreadnoughts in there. And you can actually give Wolf and Dreads OC using the Walker-specific stratagem for the Iron Storm, which I think is a good way of getting them to actually play the objectives too.
Interesting. What does the Blood Claws and Lucas do?
So the Blood Claws are kind of like a cheap combat unit with a lot of chainsaw attacks.
Right.
And then Lucas, I think, is like -1 to hit or something for the squad. I'd probably pack the Raider with something a bit more punchy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like your Skyclaws and your Wolf and Dreads can probably deal with some of those units.
I feel like I usually see Thunderwolf Cavalry, Harold Deathwolf, Ragnar leading like Blade Guard or something, or Assault Intercessors.
Yeah, I'd look
So
at Ragnar.
It's the first I've heard of Lucas. Like
Ragnar
10th.
definitely in the Raider.
Interesting,
Ragnar and maybe Assault Intercessors because they give him the reroll wounds on an objective marker. So
He's
I
got
definitely
like 10
look
attacks,
at that.
hasn't he? Something crazy.
Yeah, on the charge he's got so many attacks with sustained hits. So getting reroll wounds on him as well is fantastic. Josh Burdine, legend. You know I've got to back my boy Jake with the towel. Sorry, Chris, I'll send you some champagne for Christmas.
Oh.
I'll have
tell you
champagne.
what.
You can tell. I don't want to win.
I've always liked you, Josh.
I don't want to win. I want champagne. Like that, Chris.
Well, we can stop on the way home.
Get this game out of the way. Like,
Got some
Loser
work from
gets
home day
champagne.
tomorrow.
it's a work from home day. Yeah, sadly, don't have that luxury.
Josh has been a member for 13 months and hardcore Tau player. Played a lot on the competitive scene. He's done incredibly well. Did amazing at last year's LVO as well. And Josh actually we're taking on as our VT Tau coach. So if you are interested in some Tau coaching, Josh will be the man for you. So definitely have a look at that, and that is on the website if you want any help with there. And then I assume you're ready, Jake, by the look on the vacant expression.
Chris's turn. But yeah.
Oh, Chris,
Chris's
sorry.
turn, but
Sorry.
Jake's been moving his models because Jake can do that.
VT Kobe has come with a super chat. What's up, you beautiful boys? Hope you all are well. Best of luck, Jake and Rhino. Can't wait to see you all this weekend.
I can't wait to
You
see
got
you
it.
as well.
You
Oh,
got it.
because
It's gonna
Kobe's
be
playing
awesome.
as well.
Kobe's like, everyone's here basically. For
Everyone's
playing
at
this
this event.
weekend. Yeah.
And Josh as well. I'm very happy to say that you're on board as well. So obviously,
I didn't know
join
that,
us.
so that's awesome news.
Yeah, and I know you're going to put an absolute fantastic program on. So
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
So right.
Just watch
So-
those dice, yeah?
Yeah. Well, that's the first lesson: is how to sort out all these 1 million dice you have to roll.
That I'm throwing.
Yeah. He's going to put them all on a good program. So right, Chris, what do you do?
Well, some shenanigans happened there. So what basically happened is I continued my my very kind of deep plan of running straight towards you, screaming,
This is quite a deep and clean.
which has gone well so far.
It's funny because you hate playing armies like World Eaters, but I actually think you would love it because of you just play every army like anyway.
I like shooting things, and it turns out 10th might be my edition.
To shoot things.
Yeah, as you're right, as that's happened, I'm now gravitating towards charging straight forward in a relatively senseless way. But there's some trickery involved because my disappearing mysterious guardian knight has deep struck back in over here.
It did want to get close to me. And
Yeah,
I'm very
he's
sad.
getting quite close to those. Well, exactly 9.1 away from one of those hammerheads, hoping to kind of open up some angles there. My first armiger has come in from strategic reserves. He's just outside of 9 from these guys. Outside of your deployment zone, I've still got 1 in strat reserves.
Nice.
And just hiding over in the corner there, right in the back corner, the assassin who stood up last turn has also just put back in about 9 inches away from the other.
Yeah,
hammerhead there.
he's currently chilling.
Cheeky engage on all fronts.
Can you point to where they are because they're not on the cameras?
So they're currently right here.
Right in the corner.
not
right
in cameras
here.
still.
Yeah,
And there's one here. I'd say.
And this guy's just
There's
right
one
back
massive knight here.
There's a bit more red on the board this time, though. What happened there?
So I did a rapid ingress because I wanted to try and... Well, first off, I started measuring here, and I could get them here, but then it's the case of this battle cannon then just turns around and shoots me. The Helverin turns around and shoots me. I didn't really want that. So instead...
And also got +1 to charges, so it's only an 8-inch charge to
Yeah.
get into you.
So what I opted for instead was to rapid ingress into the building on the far
that's the top
corner,
left. If
the
you're
top
looking at
left.
Top down right now.
With the Cold Star Commander because he gets the Kion this turn.
Yep.
So then hopefully, once you've done all of this shenanigans sort of on that objective over there, I can then hopefully jump over and do a bit of damage.
So is that your last CP?
Yeah,
Back
so I'm
zero?
on the ACP.
Yeah.
But hopefully it will
Pay
kill a
off.
lot of
Yeah.
armatures.
Yeah,
Pay off,
very
yeah.
nice.
We'll
Very
see.
nice.
So we're now moving on to the best phase, which is the shooting phase.
Of course.
Go again.
And I'm going to start by shooting this guy who just came from strat reserves.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot his thermal spear at the devilfish and his stubber at the breaches.
Yeah, that's so
Is the
mean.
word I was
My
looking
poor
for there.
devilfish.
So we'll start with the breaches. Now I've got a Custodes heavy stubber, so it's rapid fire 3. So that's 6 shots, 'cause it's 36 inch range. On 3s, 4 hits, exactly average. And I'm strength 4.
So I'm toughness 3.
So looking for 3s,
2.
2, AP1, but you're in cover.
Yeah, so...
Well, sorry,
I don't
you
think
you
I
can
will.
choose if you want to take the guys in cover, but they're the guys on the objective.
Yeah, I'm not going to, so I'll just take the 2.
Take
The
the
2. I want to work... So all the ones...
Yeah, you want to keep the guys alive on the objective, I assume.
These 2, yeah.
And then the thermal spear, 2 shots into devilfish, 2 hits. Strength is 12, so 3s.
3s.
2 wounds. This is AP4.
So
And I am within melter range.
I will get 6 ups. I failed them both.
So I'm in melter range. So the first one
And
is...
a lot.
Oh, it's melter 4, so that is 9
9.
damage.
And dead.
And dead,
So,
yes.
does it blow up? No, it doesn't. I was going to say there's been a lot of deadly demises
Yeah,
so
that
far
would have been a good one.
this game. So that's another 3 points on Bring It Down for you
Yeah.
as well. And a kill,
And a kill,
which
yeah.
is important.
Okay, well, that's rather reduced to available targets for this armiger here. So he's going to output everything, because I can't actually see this guy because they're
No, 'cause
behind
the
it,
whole- yeah.
and he's on a snazzy cool base, which makes him much
Yeah,
taller
he's
than
on
he
the
otherwise
cool
would
Cold
be.
Star base.
Yeah.
So-
So everything from this armiger will go into your breaches. So we'll start with the stubber again on 3s, and 3s again.
so
Only the 2.
So AP.
AP1,
So again, I don't want to take ones in cover. So 1.
the 1, and
So
then,
I'll keep that in mind. So 1's dead so far.
and then the
They are -1 to wound. I don't know if you've been doing any of that.
Are they?
Because they have a guardian drone.
Oh,
Yeah, all breaches and
that's
stuff.
fine. We'll do it from now.
Oh, I
from
didn't
now on,
realise
yeah,
that.
just
Okay,
go through
sorry.
from there.
I couldn't
sorry.
find that.
Sorry, somebody
drone.
had mentioned it in chat if I didn't say now.
Oh yeah, Guardian drone. There you
okay,
go.
that
See,
was probably
what would
quite
be
good.
helpful is if the drone that's like exclusive to the unit
Was on their data sheet, yeah. I
on the
know.
thing. If I could give one bit, because I was trying to, because I knew they had some rule about it, and I was like, oh, they must not.
So I'm hitting. Oh, that's good.
Oh well, I was kidding.
That'll do.
Oh, I want those dice to roll.
So I
for
should
my
be winning
Sims.
on 2s, but I'm actually now winning on 3s. Well, that was,
Oh,
that was
okay,
quite
that's
good there. All right, that saved you 4 wounds.
Oh, good old frisbees.
AP1.
So 3 more. So I've lost 4. So
Yeah.
which is all of these ones.
Okay, next up will be this guy here. So he can see your man there. So he's going to put Stubber into the breaches and his thermal spear into your ghost.
So my Neil is -1 to hit because he is.
Oh, actually,
stealth.
you've got you blank 2 pieces of damage.
I
don't
can blank two
Now,
damages,
you?
but
Is this optional or is it the first 2?
no. It's just twice per battle after the attack's been allocated, so I can't.
There's no benefit to like trying to plink a
Yeah,
couple of
but
wounds off
equally,
with
it's not after I failed the save. I've got to choose to do it before
I see. Which
take
you,
the save.
yeah. We'll do it now. We've got to bait them out. So we'll start with the
You
Stubbers.
can't bait me. I am.
So we all hit
I
the
want bait
Stubbers.
more.
So this is actually winning on 4s, not 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into the
Into
little
the-
breach of people.
Yeah, breach. So 3 wounds. You're not on cover from him.
No, so
Maybe
2.
1.
So I've got 2 left on the objective. Poor little
On camera.
breaches.
Camera doesn't exist.
Poor little fellas.
Don't overlook those Stubbers. They do work.
Poor little fellas.
And then the thermal spear. So you're -1 to hit, so I missed you both times. All right then.
Go Neil.
Oh,
The
Neil.
ghost.
Ghost Neil.
Ghost Neil.
Uh,
Who I've also just realised I've put on the wrong way round.
Unbelievable.
oh, I see.
There he is. So, Ghost Neil.
Just got a couple extra entries on his movement.
So let's,
It all matters. It really does. It really does.
let's go with this guy here next.
Okay.
He's going to shoot long strike,
Long man.
long man.
Long man.
Much better.
The long man.
The long man.
Day man.
Oh, that was less than ideal.
Fighter of the long man.
It is we long man.
Winning you on 4? No, 5 it must be now, because these are tougher than the Devilfish on the ceiling.
He is.
I'm strength 9.
He is toughness 10.
Yeah, so 5s. Just the one, AP1, but you're in cover.
Fail anyway.
3 damage.
So he's down to 11. 11. Where's
11.
the-
I've
Oh,
put most of the
you've
dice
nicked it.
around on my,
Hang on, don't worry, I've got
on my
this.
guys, yeah.
So-
If there's any large scale wound counters, I've had them.
So, please send us some large scale.
There's some D12s.
Help
yeah.
someone play Knights this Christmas, please.
Oh, can you just tell me the range between my chap there, just put him on the edge, and if I'm within 36
It looks
of
about
these
3
guys?
inches.
18 inches. Yeah, so his Stubbers will be in range
Yeah,
of
yeah,
those in
easily,
rapid
yeah.
fire range, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we will go for the big boy knight next.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the rapid fire battle cannon and
This one.
his head rockets
And his head.
into the closest
Not the
hammerhead.
furthest away one, so then you could charge the closest one.
So I was thinking about this, and I think I'd actually rather, if I can, charge with the assassin.
Yeah, just to time me out.
Well, to get in there and then try and get around on the objective
Oh.
ultimately. Whereas I don't think I can do that even with
Yeah,
some ambitious rolls with the big guy.
maybe. It's more like, well, if you charge this one and kill it, you'll then consolidate onto this one, and I've got 1, 2, 3 on it, and I don't. What's our AC?
I've thrown the OC1.
These are AC 3. He's AC
All right, you've
1.
talked me into it. You've
Yeah.
talked me into it.
And this is AC like way more than all of these combined.
You've talked me
What do you
into
think,
it.
Mike? What, put your 2 pence in. Would you shoot this back one
Yeah.
and then charge this one? Because then you could kill this one and kill this one.
I suppose it's only
And
an
then swing
8-inch
onto the
charge,
objective.
isn't it? Because I've got +1 to my
And
charges.
then you can re-roll it. if you've
I'd
got
probably
two
just shoot the closest one to make sure. Well, I guess you probably kill it in combat, don't you? Anyway.
That's what I mean. Like, I think it's dead, but like at least then if you kill this one,
I'll shoot the furthest away one.
Yeah?
I'll shoot the furthest
Yeah,
away one.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with the Stubbers first of all.
see, I'm
So-
very good at mystical. So-
I've
You
got
start putting your hand up and talking to the voices again.
hey, that was my Eldar phase. That was my Eldar era. Because everything's an era now.
Right. He's in his towel phase.
so I got
I'm in my Tower era.
2 heavy Stubbers shooting your breaches.
Okay.
So in rapid fire range, so it's 12 shots. The Knight Paladin's like special rule is he gets to reroll like a hit or a wound or a damage.
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Probably not going to use it on the on
Maybe
the little guys.
maybe best not to.
On 3s though,
But you do you.
I'll do me. Now I would win you on 3s, but it's actually 4s because of
Because of my special frisbee.
your special frisbee. 4 AP1, but you are in cover here.
So 3 die.
Got
This
3.
special frisbee is very bad at guarding anything. Stupid special frisbee.
I mean, would you place your life in the hands of a frisbee? I don't know.
No, depends what type of frisbee it is.
If you can name the frisbee.
Like, if it's like Wilson the frisbee,
We'll go for the
or the
storm,
one they use in between us. That's a very well-known frisbee.
the storm spear.
They'll go in a museum one day.
Just the one hit there.
Sadly, that's all that frisbee had as well. So.
That did not wound.
Oh, okay.
Because it's only strength 8. So we'll go for the rapid fire battle cannon. So D6 plus 3 shots. That's 7.
Oh no. And another.
And another D3.
And another.
And another 5.
Nice.
So these are hitting on 3s.
Frisbees.
I think I'll just use the reroll there.
Tau are like quite a hilarious army because they are just like.
Is this a CP reroll?
No, that's his.
Oh, right,
like
okay.
a data sheet reroll.
It's like they all get frisbee. Like they all have frisbees. They're all robots. They're all fish people.
Strength 10, so 2 wounds.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes 10.
AP 1, but you're in cover.
So 3 up, 1 failed. I
3
thought
damage.
you would blap me.
I kind of expected a little bit more there. But then I remembered it's actually just a gun with a lot of shots as opposed to like a massive anti-tank weapon.
And
Yeah.
it's because I have the frisbee.
Of course.
The frisbee of power.
Next up is this armager here. So he's going to shoot your dog with his stubber. And
What? No.
he's going to put his thermal lance
The
into
stream will get
the
like
ghost.
taken down or something. You can't be shooting animals.
YouTube bot is short-circuiting right now.
Frisbees, dogs, like this is why this army's perfect.
Do the dogs have stealth?
Yeah, they do actually.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even
I thought
joking.
they might, yeah. So 3 hits,
Yeah.
toughness,
Toughness 3.
Dogs have
2 wounds,
I'm in cover. No,
not from me, no.
Minus.
-1.
I killed the dog.
You in the building?
I am, but you can see.
If you're in the building, you
If
still get
it's
cover.
area
Yeah.
terrain, yeah.
I don't think it mattered.
Double 6. Oh.
Well, I saw it.
I saw it in my dreams. Or
Now the thermal lance at
so
your...
that's 2 units killed so far.
yeah, the thermal lance that you go skill.
Or Ghost Neil. And he is stealth as
He's
well.
still stealth, so no hits there.
This Ghost Neil is really putting in a shift, isn't he? Good
Well,
old
I think
Neil.
that's all the shooting I got. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do some charges.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the big knight. Is going to try and make an 8-inch charge into your hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
And it's 8 because I've got +1 to charge. That's an 8.
See? Told you. So
That's an 8.
you're
You
in.
give
So
me-
wee. Right, there we go.
Next up, this is quite an interesting one. Because you've rather blocked me with these guys.
Well, not intentionally. You just didn't kill enough.
So that Guardian joint, you know?
It's the frisbee.
So I'm 8 inches away from this guy. So he's going to declare a charge on both the breaches and the ghost kill.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he's
So that'll
easily
do
in.
it, yeah.
Tokyo drifts around.
Do quickly just have a super chat from Chris Mullen. How many of the VT crew are going to the Leicester GT?
I'm going.
There you go. Jake's going. Steve's going.
Ben Jones is going.
Ben Jones is going.
Other Chris from last week's coming.
Yeah, I think there's a fair few going, actually.
Hobbs in the chat is going. Phil's coming.
Ooh.
My friend Phil's finally going to a major that
Oh,
isn't
nice.
Beachhead. I'm so excited. Crab's coming.
Cool.
We've got like a little boy's house, so looking forward to that. And then there's a bunch of people actually that are going from like the members side as well.
Yeah, nice.
That's been telling me. I know Ash, who always chats in our members lounge, is going. And yeah, so really looking forward to it. And yeah, whoever is going to Leicester, let us know because I will be there. Steve will be there, and it will just be a good time. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for the
good
super
stuff.
chat.
Yeah.
So we've done some charges.
We have done some charges.
Okay.
The question is, do you want to tank shock? And the answer is always yes.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to spend it here,
Okay.
and it's just onto the 2 guys. I'm happy to roll it
Yeah. No,
because it's
I'm
quite a lot.
glad you're happy to roll it. I'm going to make you roll it.
Confident in my
So,
chances.
if you're not happy to roll it, don't use it.
So it's strength 10
Say 12
plus
times.
2.
I don't
What
think
watches after all this? I actually don't
a
get it.
frisbee. It's like gets in the way. Like,
Well, just because I don't want to like awkwardly fail to kill the unit. 8, 10.
The
Unlike
frisbee
these
doesn't
ones.
work in melee, by the way.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
He's
They're
oh,
dead.
they're
Oh.
dead. The
They're
frisbee's
so
been
dead.
broken. the frisbee's been broken.
Oh,
So
sorry, I got one more
3.
charge over there.
Oh, yeah.
So she must need a 9 because she's not a knight, so she can't benefit from the rule.
La 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 la.
Okay.
So
Oh, the assassin goes in.
12 will probably get her like that.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
boxcars.
Went from like the
Oh,
opposite
no.
side of the board, just appeared right behind you, just right in your face.
Well, it turns out you're just going to run mindlessly forward.
Yeah.
And,
If you
and
just
good
put
things
all your
happen.
The
models
dice
in
just
some-
work.
If
Take
you
an
put
oath.
all your models in someone's deployment zone, it just so happens it could work out
Well,
quite
making
well.
8-inch charges, it turns out, is a lot easier than making 9-inch charges.
It is. It is.
Right.
It's a whole. Michael, percentages,
I
please.
used to know the math.
He laughs like I'm joking.
I don't do percentages.
So we're going to go with the Knight Paladin first.
Okay.
So he's got a Reaper Chainsword.
Right.
He's going to strike you with it.
Okay.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
3 hits.
3 times.
Can you re-roll one of these with this thing, or is it just shooting?
Oh, it's once per phase.
Oh yeah. So
I've got
go on, treat yourself. Oh,
There
no,
we go. Oh, and it's sustained hits 5.
Oh wow.
Is that actually?
No, I just made
Oh,
that
right. I was like,
up.
no, please.
Strength 14, so 3s.
Yeah.
Just the 2.
And how much damage? Is
AP 4,
it? Nice.
flat 6.
So ironically, I am alive on 2 wounds because they have 14 wounds
way.
each.
You see, I discussed this earlier, and I said maybe just shoot the closest one.
Well, because I thought he
So you
would.
could-
To be, in all fairness,
I
I
forgot
did
you only
think
have, like,
he would
4
have just killed
attacks.
this.
Yeah. They're not as good in combat
No.
as they kind of look like they might be.
No, well, I thought it'd
until
be
you
like.
get to the damage step.
Well, yeah, I thought it'd be like 5 attacks, d6 plus 6 damage or something ridiculous, and just vroom, like
Or
look
just
at
step
it.
on it, to be honest.
Look at it.
Yeah, I probably would have used the tank shock there, but I do understand why you'd use it on the other
Right,
side.
look.
Yeah, it was to guarantee the kill over here.
Yeah.
It's a big butter
Yeah,
knife.
actually, let's get rid of that and let me put the Thunderstrike gauntlet on instead because that would have been 16 damage there.
Well, that's probably what.
It's a completely different
Yeah.
weapon. It's not what we were doing.
This is a joke.
It was a joke.
We're making a joke because we have to be clear sometimes.
Otherwise, what did the chat say?
Cool back.
Let's just
It is
move-
actually a friend. It's not the same ones though. Bless them.
Okay, so the Warglaive is going to use a sweep attack. So it's got 8 attacks.
Are you hitting the?
I'm hitting the 2
Oh,
remaining
they're dead,
dudes.
aren't they?
Okay.
Aren't they? So that's another unit dead. So that's 4 units dead so far, I think, this turn.
And the last Wargame into your Ghost Kill. Now, is he -1 to hit in combat? or is
No,
stealth
it's
is
just
shooting,
stealth.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And do the drones work in combat?
Yeah, it just says when an attack is allocated to the model. So I
Okay,
can blank these.
4 attacks then, hitting on 3s. 3 hits.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately they want 6s because they have sustained hits on the charge.
Ah, okay. Actually has the same.
Actually,
Sustained
has
hits what?
sustained hits 1. This is strength 10,
So toughness 8.
so 2 wounds.
I'll just blank. Oh, actually, no. What's the
They're
AP?
AP 3, damage 3.
I'll
That's
have
a choice,
5
isn't
up.
it?
I'd
I'll-
just say take the save, mate.
Yeah.
If it doesn't kill you, don't
Nah,
blank it.
I'll just 5 ups. So I'll take 1.
Take 1,
So
3 damage.
right, thank you. And then down to 9. And
And now you're going to hit me back.
yeah. So let's do hammerhead. So you're -1 to hit. Right.
You don't have
rolling
to do the
tower
hammerhead.
Sixes. Oh no.
You don't have to do
And then the ghost Neil. No.
The hammerhead does probably hit on 4s in combat, but
He hits on 5.
Fives,
sadly.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
say
yeah.
6s because he's. Oh, and
Oh,
your
I've got my Calidus, yeah, which is the only date sheet I don't have out. So go back to the very helpful app.
Whilst you're doing that, we have some super chats. We'll run through those very quickly. Gio has just said, "Hi, Chris and Jake. Great to see Chris
Gio.
running his knights again."
It's Gio's birthday.
Gio's birthday on Saturday.
It's on Saturday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Gio.
Happy birthday, Gio. And you should come visit soon because I miss you a lot.
Isn't he just left?
You just
Yeah.
left, yeah.
Take care. Right, I miss you a lot. Like, I'm sorry, people. Like, missing somebody doesn't matter how long it's been since you see them. You just miss them.
Hey, you feel what you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've got
I
5
just wanted to
attacks,
return my calls.
hit on 2s, but they are lethal.
So, right.
Well, that was shocking.
What is it? Oh, this is the
This is the
cannon.
assassin.
Not very good assassin.
Be winning on 6s. No.
Okay, cool. I will
Yeah,
body
you got
bump the assassin back. 1 hit, 1 wound. Oh, bang. Go Frisbees.
And yeah, okay.
Right, so end of your turn, you're going to get... You
Some
killed
stuff happened there.
4 units, one of which was a vehicle
For 3
for 3 VP, and you've got engage for 4.
In all, 4 points for engage.
And that'll be it.
Yes.
Well, like I say, and obviously you killed unit.
I can pick stuff up if I... No, I can't. That's in your
Not
turn.
you
You can pick stuff up if you had it. So yes, that's your turn.
Cool. So I do hold an objective at least. So that's good.
That you hold your
I
home
hold
objectives
I
still,
just
don't
hold
you?
my home one. And I
Very
get 1
nice.
CP.
All right.
And then, if you go to the top down and mute us, we will.
Well,
Yeah, all right.
before
I'll-
that, we've had James Hobbs with a super chat. Not this guy.
I mean, yay.
And he said, "We'll happily die on this hill. Farsight is the most points efficient commander purely because he's a vehicle, so can tank shock in melee. The +1 to wound and reroll all hits and wounds helps."
I do actually agree with James. I think Farsight is an auto-include in Tau armies simply
So
for the
Just
+1 to
be careful,
wound.
'cause you can delete what you want.
Because
Yeah.
See
here
the
we'll
display
see in
image on
effect
your-
actually cyclic ion blasters, and when they wound on 5s, it's not so great, and your enemy's going to be close to you because they have to try and lock you down for your shooting. So actually, Farsight is, I think Farsight's an auto-include for me. The tank shock is very nice, and the ability to fight your way out of combat's quite good too, and he is very cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and what a cool model.
what a cool
That
model.
suit with
Yeah.
a sword as well. I wish Tau had melee suits. That'd be so sick.
Don't we all?
But why is he not here in this list then?
Because somebody else wrote the list, not me. That's why.
Back of
Chris
shame.
wouldn't have taken him, but Chris doesn't play Warhammer anymore, so we're not going to listen to him.
What? He's playing Warhammer right now. You liar. This video has been flagged for misinformation. Chat, what are your thoughts on that? Farsight? Who's the best commander?
I did have a poll going for favourite battle suit.
Oh, okay.
What's
We'll
your
have a look at
favourite
that in a
battle
sec.
suit, sir?
Farsight. Just because he's got a sword, and that's cool.
That's fair, but the sword isn't part of the battle suit.
Yeah, it is. He's holding it in his hand. I
Okay.
suppose it's not. But it's like, I don't know. It is one of the coolest. I like the Cold Star. The Cold Star is very
Cold Star
cool.
is cool.
And the Ghost Kill. Oh, they're all very cool.
They are very
um,
cool.
The Cold Star is cool because it just gets to go around really fast, go zoom. But the Ghost Kill is also very cool because it's just like a very stealthy suit going around. Reminds me of Titan.
Very close. The battle
wow.
suits actually.
Yeah.
70 votes. And it's like 24, 27, 26, 23. And the broadside's winning. And actually, I kind of agree. A broadside with a heavy rail rifle
It is cool, yeah.
is an incredibly cool battle suit.
Yeah, it is.
And that actually is part of the battle suit. I agree. The Riptide is a bit big. It's not like compact. Ghost Kill's very cool. Crisis Suit's cool, but a bit small and boxy.
Oh, you didn't even put Cold Star on this list.
Well, I can only put 4 options in for a YouTube poll.
Why aren't you putting?
So I put the main ones
Okay,
in.
I'll choose Ghost Kill then.
I do like the old metal stealth suits.
Yeah,
They're very cool as
those
well.
are, yeah, very nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chris is just a classic model. He agrees. What about the? We can probably end that poll now. But what about
yeah.
the Assassins poll?
The Assassin's Spot the
Assassins.
Vindicare won by a landslide.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
were the
yeah.
least favorite?
Least favourite was the Colexus.
Interesting. Jake disagrees.
Jake disagrees strongly.
Does isn't there like some lore with Colexus assassins? Like a Colexus assassin killed some very important Tau person or something.
Yes,
that
the Ornvar.
The
The
Ornvar.
Colexus killed Ornvar, and Ornvar is now a hologram.
But the Tau don't know. The populace of the Tau don't know. Or something?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
They don't
Interesting.
know what's happening. Yeah.
So actually, Colexus are pretty cool guys.
Colexus pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. So had some questions in here. Mike,
Yeah.
what's on your painting table these days? Painting up some Admech or Necrons for the upcoming Codex release. So I have salamanders on the table, which I'm trying to get to battle ready status. But I have about 1 million Necrons in the
Yeah.
office because our Necron army needs an update. So I'm working on those guys. In fact, Steve's going to be working on them too. So yeah, we need to get our Necrons done ready for the release. And I'm looking forward to seeing the Necrons in action, actually. The things that they've shown us already, like the Hypercrypt Legion-like ability, going back into space and back into, I guess, the tomb, whatever that's called, realm, and then back onto the table is very cool. Very cool. I like that for Necrons.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, yeah, exactly. Having the monolith as part of the detachments like things, being able to charge from teleport into a monolith is very cool. So some great things been teased there by GW.
I hope the monolith stays the same with its melee profile. You just fall into the portal and die. Just like. Anyway, it looks like that done. So we'll head back to the table now.
Nice. Right.
You've done some tricksy fish people things.
Yeah. Well, I brought in loads of models. I basically brought everything in. Vespida in the back line, they're going to do a teleport home for me for 4 points.
Ooh, very
The main
nice.
thing is I've brought 2 units of Crisis in to hopefully deal with the Helver in. Or if I do, for some reason, overspike it here, they could potentially shoot the Armiger Warglaive. I don't think it'll happen, but never say never. The big unit of Crisis have teleported over with their mass move. The Cold Star Commander gives them a flat 12-inch advance or something ridiculous like that.
Okay.
And,
No, it gives their weapons assault, but
and he gives them a advance.
Yeah, so it increases their basic thing. Their data
basic
sheet
move.
lets
Oh,
them
their
auto
data
advance
sheet.
6.
That's it. So
basically, they can move 18
can
inches and
go-
do whatever they want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's there, and then they're going to be able to shoot. So I'm hoping with the firepower from Long Strike and everything, we should be able to do some damage.
Do a
here.
fair bit of damage. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Right, so let's start with... We're going to start with this corner over here, because this is the easiest corner.
This is quite an important corner as
Yeah.
well.
So we're going to start with... So spotting-wise, can I spot...
So
You are eligible to shoot, so yes.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
So,
but you could, for example, spot using Shadow Sun first.
well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Shadow Sun's going to spot for the full health one that's not -1 to hit
Yeah.
because of this. Well, I'll be -1 to hit because I'm in engagement range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
equally, that will then counteract that with B being +1 to hit.
For
For
targeting a
for
vehicle.
the targeting vehicle, then give me a bliss skill.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll end up hitting on 3s with this
Yes.
Yeah.
one. Oh, it is heavy as well, so I stand
Oh,
still.
so you'll be back to
Do
2.
you get +1 to hit for targeting vehicles with hammerheads?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
their whole
I
thing.
thought they just had the reroll,
Where is it?
but yeah, fair enough.
said it on the thingy.
Well,
Where is
right.
it? Yeah, each time you target a monster vehicle, the thing Long Strike gives you
Lethal
is
hits.
he gives you lethal,
Right. Okay.
which I don't really want right now. Actually, I might as well use it because it's only when the hammerhead shoots. So I'll make this
Yeah.
thing. I'll get lethal into it.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
It's a bit of a non-bow, but
Yeah.
anything to cut out.
That's right. So all of this will shoot here.
Okay,
Mm.
so when he's declared the target of the shot,
Yeah.
we'll rotate his iron shields.
Cool. Right. So big gun.
Down to
You will
1.
rotate.
So hitting on 3 or hitting on. It works out like I do hit on 2s with all the
With the
spotting,
heavy thing. that takes
heavy
you back in.
everything. Okay, I can reroll 1s because of Shadow Sun.
Okay,
Yay.
just as well.
And then I wound.
Yep.
I'm not going to fish for it because I'm not wounding on 2s here.
So 4 up in
4 up
one.
in bowl. Oh,
Oh,
this is
rotate paying off
very
already.
depressing. And I don't have any Seekers, so I've got some Smurs. So,
They might be blast weapons.
oh.
I'm not.
Well, I can still shoot out of. Oh no, I just can't shoot
because I'm
in-
in combat.
into another combat. No, they're just
They're not,
indirect
okay.
when
Ignore me.
So,
Yeah.
reroll. And then 6s.
Would they hit on 2s? Don't think they're heavy, right?
Oh no, they're
It
not.
doesn't-
heavy.
it doesn't really
matter
here.
here.
It doesn't really matter here,
to be
but-
honest. Right.
Yeah.
2
No,
saves.
cool, that's fine. Right, this is not going well at all. So let's do the next one.
The one who's in combat.
The
with
one
him.
that's in combat.
So let's add him up. So he hits on a 4+ normally,
Yeah, so he's -1 to hit because he's bracketed, -1 to hit because he's in combat.
but +1 to hit because I'm a
Because you're a
vehicle.
vehicle, so I'm hitting on 5s.
+1 to hit because you ain't
Oh, because
stationary.
so I'll be hitting on 4s.
4s.
There's no way I can really.
Someone
buff
could
this.
target to spot for
I
him.
could do long strike, could spot for him.
Yeah.
So he'd be hitting on 3s.
Boost.
Can
Threes.
Long Strike even see the knight?
Yeah, I've.
Yeah, he's towering, so.
But you can't see towering through ruins anymore,
But like,
and that's a big
Through,
ruin.
drawing
it's
a line
more
around
like-
it.
Drawing a line across
Here's
the
long.
footprint.
Oh, of course.
like
Oh yeah.
I can see him.
Might
like,
have
yeah.
needed
I
to.
know
the-
because it's
that
like area
engine?
terrain, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
a
right.
big square.
I had no idea that's how
Did you
that
need?
works.
Did you want to move that?
I don't think I can. I literally can because the Calexis is here.
For the purposes of getting +1 to hit
Yeah.
from this guy, it's probably not worth
But
it.
no, I'd rather
Wait.
have him there to shoot that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so long
right.
as because I didn't know if you wanted Long Strike to actually shoot the big knight or not.
Well, I did, but it doesn't matter. Right. So
Well,
I'll.
no, then move it.
Well, no, because I can't because because I can't get onto the terrain because I can't get within an inch of this model.
Well, you
just fly
can't.
here.
So you just
Oh,
move to
right.
the side.
But then I don't want... Okay.
Yeah.
So he'll go here. So that then means I can shoot either of them.
Yeah,
Because
now you've got the
because
option.
basically, if I don't do enough
Means
damage
you
to this,
can
I just
spot
want to
and
shoot the
shoot,
armor.
yeah.
Right, okay, cool. So freeze here, re-rolling ones. Okay, hit. And then freeze...
It was worth it after that.
Okay, I got the dev wound through.
Oh, it was really worth it.
So
Okay.
Hang on.
D6 plus, so 8 damage. I'm not going to re-roll it, I'm going to keep it, I don't want to risk it.
So I take 6 of it.
Okay, so how many wounds are you on?
I have a 22 to start, so 16 left.
Okay, cool. Right, then I've got the SMS. So this will be 4s, but re-rolling ones. So 3.
Then 6s,
6s.
with some rerolls.
None.
No.
That's all right. So you're down to 14 there.
Down to 16.
It's down to 16. So then I've got Shadow Sun.
Got his wins here if we need them.
The knight's not towed in, just for chat. So you're asking that question.
So
If I could have been, I would have been, because I would have taken the objective, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
So Shadow Sun's got 2 of those. So she's just hitting on 2s. She's -1 to hit because
No, she's not a vehicle.
She's not,
Yeah,
no.
so she's
So-
hitting on 2s.
right.
But she's -1 to hit a vehicle that's in combat.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
meant. So,
Oh, is
yeah.
she?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
So she'll be hitting on 3s, but she's re-rolling 1s. That's fine. She's not going to spot for anything. Well, she's got no
She's
one
already
that can
spotted.
spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's just do her now. So 3s, they both hit. And she's strength 10.
She doesn't got like critical 5s or anything.
No. So strength 10,
so
so
fives.
5s. 1 wounds, that's -4. So you
So it
fail
goes
it.
through.
And it's D6 plus 2 because of melter.
Ooh.
So that's 8.
Ooh.
Big 8 damage.
Right, now this
Shadow
is probably
Sun.
where long strike may shoot here, depending. But I've still got more shots after this.
I take 7 of them.
Okay, so you're
So I'm
down,
down to 9.
9, okay. Let's see what the rest of this does. So light missile pod, both hit. No wounds. The Fachette launcher. Re-rolling ones. And then this is 6s.
B6s, yeah.
1 wound. I just need to try and chip off a bit more. Like that.
Failed it. And I take it.
So
So I'm
you're
down
now
to 8.
8, okay.
Okay.
So that actually makes it like long strike shooting here maybe a bit more worth it now. So do you just pass the save?
You could always go somewhere else first and then come back to this.
Yeah, I think
decision.
I am going to come back there because
Bit of tactical advice for you if you're at a tournament, you're not sure about a decision, go shoot something else first.
right.
come back.
Let's do over here. So this unit will spot for this unit, and they will shoot this.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, I didn't see those guys back there.
So
Sneaky.
right, there's about. Where's the?
So you got 3.
So I've got 3 lots.
6 on each.
Yeah,
so you
so
got
it's 27.
27 shots. Are you overcharging them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
He likes to play dangerously.
5, 6,
Oh, you have to. You have to.
7, 8.
Yeah, so for those that don't know
Let me
Tau,
load you up.
cyclic ion blast is like strength 7, AP 1 damage normally. But if you go to overcharge, it's 8, AP 1 2 damage.
Similar to a plasma gun. For
Yeah,
the Imperial.
exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, so freeze to hit. Oh no. No, I don't want to drop them now.
Let me help you out.
I don't want to drop them now, I want to drop them later. Strength 8, so this will be winning on 5s. Maybe I can just like obliterate a knight here. Okay.
So it
that-
looks
not bad.
reasonable. Looks
that
reasonable.
was okay. That's 5 wounds. 5 wounds.
Okay.
AP 2. So
These guys, so I'm not in cover from you here, am I?
No. no, because yeah, they can all see.
Yeah, they can all. Well,
Ooh,
they can now. So AP2.
AP 2.
So 5 up in ones.
Yeah.
So I take 6 damage.
Yeah, but you do get feel no
Then you got
pain.
feel no pains. Make one of them exact. I mean, yeah, that's almost. So I've taken 5. I have 7 wounds left.
Cool. So now I've got roll hazardous. So
Let's do it.
here we go. Now if I can just channel Phil's luck, he never really dies from these. So okay, so I've lost two crisis suits. That's cool.
And the way that works is because it's a vehicle, instead of a roll of a 1 is automatically killing
Yeah.
you, it deals 3 mortal wounds.
And they have 6 damage. They have 6 wounds each.
Yeah,
so-
because of the shield
Right,
drops.
I couldn't channel mine a Phil.
I mean,
He
that was
never
that was
loses.
extraordinarily unlucky. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's alright. And then like it's not going.
So it has been mentioned by James Hobbs. Can the ghost kill thread the needle and guide the other unit? Can it see across the middle there?
No, not I don't think it can.
Well, I think it quite clearly can.
No.
Well, there you go.
But okay, right. So
Unless you wanted to guide someone else, of course. But
yeah, I sort of wanted to try and save it maybe for something else, but
Well, you won't. You
actually no,
can only
it
see
can't.
two
It wouldn't
things.
be able to
Yeah.
unless Long Strike shot that.
yeah, fair. You want the sustain 2, right, on the squad behind the.
I don't have that. Yeah, I want. Yeah, I need.
Yeah, so you need the guide over there somewhere.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I've got with nothing, but.
Cool.
Well, actually, this unit guided that, so that's fine. It's all very complicated. Right, so yeah, we'll just do this.
Yeah. Are they guiding?
I might as well because he's not going to guide anything else. Because realistically, he can't see any
can't
of
see
those
this
two.
guy,
So yeah,
you can see this
he'll
guy.
guide those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right.
Same again.
Now come on, don't die. Right. So freeze.
Yeah, that's better.
That's much better. That was much better. I'm very happy there. Now just
And 5s.
that again, but with more. Okay, right. And then 5. Okay, much. Okay, that was a million.
that
That's
looks pretty
literally.
good.
I'll happily lose 2 there now because that's how many wounds. So I'd happily lose 2 crisis seats if that happens. So
1, 2. So failed loads.
that will be
I'm not going to bother rolling.
16 damage.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
going to bother. Do I deadly demise? Yeah, I do.
This
3
one.
explosions this game.
This one.
Only my other guy
Where's
is
the
in
little-
range. He takes a wound. Do I ignore it? I do not.
Just
So he's dead.
there's this little grave
Can
marker.
you move him down to 8 wounds for me?
Right, and now we'll
Imagine
see.
going to a tournament and putting little explosions wherever your opponent's unit
This is
died.
great. Can I borrow these for the weekend?
Just bring a grave.
And
you
then,
could have said.
okay, I lost 1.5 of these, so I'll kill that one and put that one down to 3.
Okay.
Cool. So I've given you 6 points, and I got 3.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So right, then what we'll do is we'll now go over to Genestealer, and he's just going to shoot the dude he's in combat with.
Yeah.
So he's -1 to hit.
So you could guide him with the big
unit,
crisis
yeah.
brick.
I think that's what I will do here. So I'll guide him so he gets back to 4s, and he's got twin. Assume that's a
Got the fusion thing.
fusion
presumably.
thingy,
Yeah.
and he's got an ion rack
I
because
think
that
you've got
looks
one
like
or
an
the
ion.
other.
That looks like a big ion gun, so he's got an ion rack. So 4s. Okay, that's
Do you
okay.
overcharging?
Yeah, well, just overcharge all the time. We might as well.
Oh, it goes the knights. Yeah.
5s, 1 wounds, -2. This is flat 3 though.
It goes through. Take 3 or in the box, Chris. I take 2, and someone over there just terrified
Well,
me.
the home pod is is trying to get involved now, and I don't take hazardous. Right, this is all very technical. So,
I genuinely thought someone had broken into the studio there.
and started browsing the internet for whatever we were talking about.
Chris jumping made me jump.
So you've still got this unit and
Yeah.
long strike, don't you?
I'm tempted to just go with long strike now, and then that gives me a bit more time to think about the unit.
Over here, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go with long strike, shooting the big
Okay,
fella.
so what's he hitting on?
He hits on 3s, but he's going to be hitting on 2s
Because of
his-
many overlapping
But then,
rolls.
but he's -1 and he has moved.
So he's hitting on 3s. Because he's
Yeah, because it'll be
ballistic skill
-1
3,
+1.
and then knocked off for the
Yeah.
combat. Yeah.
So 3s, he hits. Strength 20.
So 3s.
Okay, I'm not going to risk it. So 1 wound.
4 up. Saved it.
No.
Oh.
And then we're going to text someone to death. So, text messages. So I've got 3 lethals there.
Okay.
Can reroll ones. 1 hit. I'll use a reroll now. 3
it's
wounds,
Twinlings anyway.
no AP. Nothing.
3 saves.
Oh no! Oh no!
Did you fire the secondary weapons on the ghost kill?
That's what. Oh, the second. The
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
The
Oh,
fusion.
what else has he got?
The fusion guns.
Yeah, twin fusion.
yeah.
So one shot.
Thanks,
hits. It missed, but it can re-roll. It didn't do anything. Very sad.
Cheers, James. And the hazardous
Thank
test?
you. I did the
Here
hazard.
we
I
go.
definitely did the
Perfect.
hazard test. Yeah,
Perfect.
he was
Perfect.
alright. Right now, this is the thing with the big blob. So it's sustained 1 because it's Kion.
Yeah, because you carry on from turn 2 because you're exemplar of.
Yeah. And then I've got about how many cyclics in there? So I've got
It's
I've
27.
got 18 cyclics plus the other 4, so that's 22.
It's 54 shots
So
from just the
54.
6 dudes.
Wow.
from these guys.
Yeah, and then it's another 12 from the commander.
From the commander himself. Yeah.
It's just how do I split it? Because I want to split, but I don't know. How many weeks is this armature on?
So he has 8 left.
Okay. So I'm tempted to go the commander into him because the commander hits on a better roll anyway. And then maybe just the rest of them into the other one.
Into this guy here.
Yeah. Like I don't think I'd kill that one, but I've got CP maybe to tank shock you just to try it.
Yeah.
Like just to, like if you end up on like 1 wound or something.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Can you advance and charge?
Oh yeah, advance.
Because you advance.
Oh.
So
Okay, so maybe actually I'll put 2 then into that armature and the
into
5.
the one that's in
Yeah,
combat.
and I'll put 5 into the other
into
one.
this guy here.
Yeah, do you know what? We'll do it.
So, bit of tactical advice. Take of it what you will.
Yeah.
Is that knight really a threat, the one that's in combat?
Well, no, but
It's to flip the objective.
he's stopping me having the objective.
He's bugging
Okay.
me. He looked at me funny.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, if he kills one of them, it doesn't flip the objective. He needs to
Yeah.
kill
I
both.
have to kill both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going for stopping the hold more.
Yeah. So we'll do the commander into and the one person into the armature first.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what does the commander hit on 2s? I assume so.
3s now, I believe.
3s and then 4s because I'm shooting in combat. I hope.
Yep.
Indeed.
Bad commanders. Why can't you learn to shoot better?
Oh, the good old
You're
days.
born
where
for this.
You left the crisis guys at home and just took all the commanders out.
He doesn't have a weapon. He's got a battle suit system. So right. So 4s and this is sustained.
Oh, look at these sustained hits you got here.
So that's another 4 going.
Yeah.
I'll roll the wounds now just to make it easier.
Yeah.
So 5s. So that's 4 so far at -2. If you want to roll them now, just in case. Oh,
So 4, 5 ups. So I've taken 6 damage so
cool.
far.
And then this is the other one. So 5s. Not very good on normal hits, but
But
lately
the
I've got
sustained really add up, don't they?
and then
5s again.
5s. Okay, that's
So 3 more
okay.
saves.
Very lucky there. Very lucky there. So
So,
another fail. So it's 8 damage.
8 damage onto the old.
It's exactly what. Okay, just
Right.
Let-
All the 6s, please.
there's no 6s here.
There are no 6s.
Oh,
I was
right
right.
with it.
Do
Okay.
I explode?
Oh no.
Obviously.
Oh.
Oh, no, we're not putting down another mark.
I don't think there's an automatic explosion thing either, which is
There's a fight on death.
yeah, but
But we're not fighting anything.
Someone did mention the coordinated engagement stratagem. Now,
Yeah, for the
Jake
extra
could have
thing.
used that, but he would have been at -1 ballistic skill against the other guys
Yeah,
that
which
he
I
shot.
don't
So
know.
he didn't want to do that because he wanted to split fire. But it's not a bad shout using coordinated engagement when you've got limited units on the field. That lets you guide yourself as well when you're shooting at a target. Now, this is the rest of the cyclic ions.
4.
and then do
Into
all
the
the
other
hazards
unit.
together at the end.
Yeah, and we're going to roll all those hazardous at the end. This will probably take about an hour, guys. So if go make a cup of tea or coffee.
I'm used to Hearthguard,
pick
and they're
your
like a
poison.
million more dice.
Make me think of the weekend when I played Skaven against Mike and had Plague Monks.
Yeah, that was a lot of attacks.
80 attacks.
That's
so
further than I thought.
Pretty good roll here.
Yeah, nice. Oh, apparently coordinated doesn't give you the -1 to split shooting. Well, I
Wow.
didn't know that. Fair enough. Good call. Thankfully, we
I
got away
thought
with
it
it.
did as well, to be fair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get back in.
Oh my
Oh boy, what's next?
God.
8?
No, well, hopefully it'll be a dead missile Pete, or whatever his name is.
Tice tray is getting absolutely ravaged right now. I need to put it back in position after.
Okay, so
Oh, that was
that was
quite
actually
good.
that was actually quite good. I'd hate that from about 50 million times.
I mean, that is about 650 points of unit or something. You're shooting my.
It's not that much anymore. It's like
It's only
500
360 for 6
yeah, and then
crisis
the
suits.
commander's like 100 and something. So
Okay.
It's a pretty cheap unit for.
so that is
But he's going to lose the entire unit to Husband.
yeah, probably 11 at -2.
So 11 5-ups. Oh, okay. Well, that also was quite good.
Oh no, I didn't want you to roll well.
So that's 10
Yeah.
damage.
Classic.
Yeah, 10 damage. No, you were not supposed to roll well. I was supposed to roll well.
Full strength guy, isn't it? Yeah. So I take 9, so I'm on 3.
Okay, cool.
Can you just move the dice tray into the bottom right a little bit?
Sorry, have I?
Towards the bottom right.
That way?
3.
Towards the bottom right of the corner. and
Yeah,
then a little
that
bit
was
to
good.
the right.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah,
Six.
sure, that
That's
works.
fine, yeah.
7. Right, people. Are you ready to see? You ready to see Chris get 20 on Bring It Down for killing my own guys?
You want to see an entire unit?
Oh!
I lost 1.5. Like,
That was not bad.
how did?
That was
Because this is what happens with Phil. Like, he shoots the big unit and then like 1 dies. You get out of that many, but you shoot little unit and they're like, no, I don't want to do this. Thank you. So, just because it's bugging me, he's gonna die, and then that's another 2 points I'm bringing down for you.
I haven't kept tally, but I can just look at your
You're on
deck tray.
20 probably.
No, not quite.
We'll check at the end of the turn.
Well, there's 8. So you're on 14 currently.
Yeah,
So you're nearly there.
we're getting there.
Nice. Right.
Is that all the shooting?
Charging?
Yeah. I'm not gonna charge.
What?
Like, well,
Shadow Sun doesn't fancy some of that assassin. What are you talking about?
no. I'd rather just let her sit there. So ongoing combat. Would you like to?
I think I'll use my big knight.
Oh yeah,
first.
of course. Yeah. There's not much I could do there.
Yeah, better use him first.
Yeah. So at least I can get the hammer.
I don't think you can use him first, but you may as well roll it first anyway. Because the calendar says fight first. But
Oh, does she? Oh,
no, don't do her.
You
Just
might.
carry on.
It's not, I'm not gonna
Just
make
carry
it.
on. It's going to make no difference.
Oh.
we'll do the knight now. You hit once, but luckily I can use the reroll
Does he bracket or like
there.
what's his
He
bracket?
does, but you got to do 1 more damage. Yeah.
It's always 1.
Oh, he's not even killed it.
okay.
Oh, no, Chris.
I'm going to CP it.
Yeah, I think you have
Yeah, you
to.
don't want to be in combat now.
There you go.
And
yeah.
what's minus?
-4.
Oh, I was going to say, does it blow up? No. So that's another 3 on Bring It Down there. So that's going to take you to 17.
Can I consolidate onto your point now?
Yeah.
Maybe difficult with the base size.
Just,
We'll come and have a look in a second.
I think you depends where the actual.
I don't think that gets in range there.
No, because it starts there.
No, that's fine. I'll
But
consolidate.
you can just move on to it.
Yeah, I'll do it next time.
Hammerhead at nothing.
My
And then-
surprise.
Tell the assassin. So that's lethal.
Oh no! And then
Just the one
it's like AP lots.
power sword. Yeah.
It's failed it.
2 damage, I
2
think.
damage.
Yeah.
Cool. And then that is that. So end of my go, I'll get homers for 4.
Yep.
I killed
Nice.
a unit, but sadly I didn't kill enough units. I think I killed 2 units.
Yeah, and I killed 1 in your turn as
Yeah.
well. So.
'Cause-
Bring it down.
So he has a total of 3 dead armigers so
that
far.
would be 12.
So that should be
They're 3 each.
the 3 each, so 9. Because that one's. in
Oh yeah, because I
strategy.
killed the other one last. No, I killed. Oh no, I killed the Eversaw. That was it.
Kill the other
Because
side.
I killed 2
Very
and then
nice,
another 2.
very
But
nice.
you're
And-
gonna get kill more.
And then bring
I've
it
got
down
kill
for
more.
Chris at the end of your turn.
3, 6, 9,
He's on 17 total.
17.
17 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Poor little-
Cool.
Robot suit things. Poor little fellas.
Never stood a chance.
No, they didn't.
All
That's it.
right.
But at least I'm going up to TCP now, so I've got enough to Overwatch,
Yes.
which I'm quite,
Yeah.
and I'm in battle round 3, so we're all proper.
So you
kind
turned
now.
on?
Yeah, so I'm now playing the game. But yeah, so you are also gonna get 8 because you hold
I hold
more
more,
because I couldn't
yeah.
kill. Oh well, you need a battle shock on the Helverin. Would you like to
yes,
auto
that's-
pass it or?
No,
Okay,
I will
cool.
roll it.
Nice. So yeah, so that will give you 8 because that's important.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'll do my movement phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And now for a word from our sponsor, C Studios. They are the experts in providing professional miniature painting services, ensuring your armies always look their best on the battlefield. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just starting out, C Studios can help bring your miniatures to life. Don't miss out on their quality craftsmanship.
Back to the game, and yeah, I mean, this is interesting. I guess we'll see how it goes with the Tau. They do need to blunt a bit of damage coming in with the shield generators. We've got to hope that the crisis suits tank and are then able to claw back a bit of primary later in the game, because right now the primary is very much being dominated by the knights, but it is only turn 3, so bear with me as I update the scores, everybody.
I mean, blows have been exchanged. A lot has happened. You know, fists have been thrown already through battle round 2. And there's still quite a lot going on. Yeah, that Hazardous was brutal on those crisis suits.
Well, they deserve it. They're rolling so many dice and they can kick out so much damage. We didn't see a huge amount of damage here because they're fighting knights, which are higher toughness.
Right.
If they're shooting anything else, they just delete it.
Yeah, no, I could see that 100%.
And when they can get like ignores cover, sustained hits 2, it gets mad. And an extra AP potentially. They do have a stratagem for that too.
Wow.
So yeah, it can get crazy with those guns. So you at least there is some kind of downside. There we go, just updating a few bits there.
A lot of points coming in.
Tau, yeah, a lot of points coming in. There's a lot of points been scored, both by hazardous checks and actual damage. Okay.
Great. So we're on battle round 3, top turn now, and yeah, I mean, so looking at this so far, Mike,
Yeah.
what do you think has been like the most decisive moments here that are defining this battle right now?
So I think there are a couple of decisions that I think, because Jake's not as experienced with the army, he probably could have managed the guiding a bit better. I actually think losing the stealth suits early was a big loss to the Eversaw, because they give reroll 1s to wound as well, which is very, very good for the crisis cyclic ion blasters. So maybe that was probably one of the more decisive moments. I think Chris is ready at the table. Decisive moments. I think Chris is ready at the table.
Okay, well, let's head over.
Okay, so I've continued my epic charge straight forward, but Jake has something to say about it.
I want to roll some dice.
So this is the one that you're overwatching, is that right?
Yeah,
the one who's moved up, so he's got a short charge.
Yeah, because it meant that free wound 1 could move, but the problem is if I just don't overwatch, you wouldn't move him at all.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
But equally, I think I've got enough firepower that at least I'll put a bit of damage on him. So.
And we did it in that order. We moved up here, you did your overwatch, then I cleared out the other one.
Are you overcharging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might as well, because otherwise I'm not going to do anything anyway. So that's the commander. That's 3, 4. And I need to.
Here you go.
pass
How many more
this
do you need?
3 more.
3 more. Right, you go around by the dice tray. I'll lid you up.
Okay. All right. Oop.
We're going to need a bigger dice tray.
All right. Here we go.
Do you want to roll this in and I'll reload
You give me okay. First roll. Actually, probably what would have been better is to pick out all the misses and then roll the next lot. So because it's just 6s in it. So but 6s do explode.
There you go.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll be 20 hits.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
Gotta love sustained in Overwatch.
A good number. 20 is a good number.
20 hits in Overwatch, thank
nice
you.
round number.
13.
In the good old days, big knights could do that. The good old days, I mean about 3 months ago.
I don't remember anything good.
Good.
Good 3 months ago.
Well, there's a reason I used to take knights to G2s.
You also used to play GT. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -2, please.
That was
Okay.
pretty good.
That was
good.
good. I'm happy with that.
That's really good. Now imagine if you had Farsight in one of these bricks, you'd be wounded on 4s.
Potato, potato. I'd rather have this. I like my little man. I think he's cool.
+3 takes
I like
so
my
it's
little
8
man.
damage. And I haven't quite managed to take your home objective yet, so I've not
You're not honoured.
honoured.
8 wounds, yeah.
8 wounds. If I was honoured,
It's not bad.
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Yeah. So
I think Farsight
I
is
think
cool.
eight brackets a war dog, doesn't an armature, doesn't it?
I think it does. Yeah, I think 1 to 4 is the.
Like, and then I've got
Hazardous?
about a million hazardous. Yeah.
Almost got away with it.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4,
15
5. So 15.
plus 4, so 19.
19.
Uh,
Go on. Can I top off the secondary in my movement phase?
who's killed more, Jake or Chris? Oh. So
Jake.
only one.
Wow.
No, one was on 3,
Just
so he
a-
does
no
die.
way.
Just a
Well,
sword.
you could take the wounds on the commander, right?
No, because this guy's already wounded.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You're right. Yep.
We're not playing that way. 'Cause it's
But
very
if one wasn't
confusing.
wounded, you could take the first one on the commander,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
and then the rest of them
you
can
could
go
take
for
on the
you,
rest of the guys. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, it's another 2 points, so they should be on
19.
19 now.
So
It's too funny not to.
this war dog here has moved off my home objective because
Take need.
I don't think I need it. I'm going to have yours instead.
Mine now.
He's going to shoot my stubber at your Vespids and then his melter gun thing at your crisis team. So stubber first of all. So they all hit unless they've got stealth. I don't believe they have stealth.
I don't know.
I'm strength
Probably
4.
not. I'm toughness 3 or 4. Toughness 4, weirdly.
Okay,
They're
so-
not stealth.
3 wounds, AP 1, 1 damage.
3. So, yeah, they are 1 wound each.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that's surprising me. So I'm like, whoa.
Oh, there's Vespid over there.
Well, there were.
That's what came in and did my 4-point homer.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Cool.
And then the thermal spear, 2 hits.
And they're shooting this, is it?
They're shooting the crisis. Yeah. 2 wounds.
4 plus. They're fine. They got shields.
Yep.
Shields.
Yeah, they've got 3.
Because they got 3 sick
You got
links
3
and a
sick links
shield.
and a shield. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
And then the other one.
Sorry to interrupt.
No,
just
please.
had a question about the Big Knight doing a battle shock. Are they? I assume they
Oh,
are. But
yeah.
that is a
Not battle
possibility at the
shock
moment,
yet.
isn't it?
Do you
It's
want-
automatically.
would
do
you-
it.
yeah,
I-
you don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
do you?
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. No CV. Well spotted though, whichever camera I'm pointing at, that one.
Yeah.
The other knight over here is going to shoot his stubbers at the 2 remaining Vespid and his thermal spear at the lone crisis man.
Yeah. I
So-
will get cover, but it doesn't matter.
You
for
will
that
do,
bit.
Yes, because of the road.
Because the road.
2 hits,
2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP 1, but you got cover.
1 die.
Oh, not
Come
gone
on,
yet.
just survive and give me another 4 points on homers. Come on, it's not difficult.
And the big shots.
Yeah.
Snake eyes. All right then. All right then.
You
It's
have
not
to
all
just-
coming up, Chris. It turns
You
out.
just have to try. Just survive. Get to turn 3. Master will be happy.
Um,
Supreme Leader won't hurt me.
Wow.
He goes, the runtime. I'm like, please, no.
the
I'm
armature
not
in the middle
enjoying
here
it."
is going to shoot your ghost skill.
I'm only playing this because you can't tell the time. So
1 hit because you're -1 to hit on
you
you.
don't know the difference between Wednesday and Tuesday.
Pardon me.
Bless you.
And I'm assuming you would like to blank this with one of your drones.
Yeah, just
Yes.
no. Killer frisbee. Do you remember like in 8th edition when like these frisbees used to like
I
used
think
to just
everybody
blank it,
remembers.
like blanking a damage, but like you could have a frisbee in a unit and then blank a different unit
There used to be 80 drones and 10 commanders or something
and
crazy.
like a million broadsides.
Yeah.
And you got 1 save at AP 1, 1 damage.
That's it.
Love
And the broadsides would sit in Imperial bunkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
And there's that big meme that went around of like massive knight chainsaw and be like, oh, and it's like random drone from elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Donk.
Like Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I ran that list once. It was really boring. I hated it.
So the Helverin over here,
Yeah.
it's going to shoot your crisis team. Now I am bracketed, so I'm hitting you on 4s.
Oh, the what? I was really confused then, and I know
The
now. I
Helverin's
now
the one
know.
with the autocannons.
I now
yeah.
know that's the Helverin.
That's
the
the
Jude
Helverin,
Bellingham
yeah.
Helverin.
That's the impression of the Helverin, yeah.
Now winning on 2s because I'm on an objective.
Yeah, because I'm fly.
You're fly. Well, still rolled a couple of 1s
And
there.
these are flat 3, are
These
they?
are flat 3. They're AP 1.
So-
You've got guys who would be in cover, so
I will take on the ones in cover. So 1 failed, so 1's on 3.
yep.
Did
And
you-
then the stubber.
I'll just put that here for now.
The stubber hits.
Stub.
Stubber unfortunately doesn't have anti-fly.
Oh,
but it wins you twice.
unfortunate for who, Jeff?
You're fine. Yeah. We'll go around to this guy here next. He is also bracketed because they bracket on 4 wounds. So thermal spear, 1 hits. Should win you on 2s, I imagine. Yep. On your invuln.
I fail it.
It will.
No matter what, you'll kill me, right? Because I'm on 3 wings.
It's a melt of 4.
Yeah. So 1's dead.
So 1's dead.
He's maxed it. Hooray!
And the stubber hit 4 times. Wins on 5s. 2 wounds, AP 1, and you're not on cover from this guy, I'm afraid.
Both fail.
2 damage. The guy who came in from reserves will also continue, but he's going to start with his stubber, see if he can get cheeky.
Anyone else losing count of which Helverin's shot at this stage?
I know which ones have shot.
I'll know after they're all done.
There's just so many.
AP 1.
1 fails, so another's on. He's on 3, bless him.
And then the thermal spear. Oh,
Yeah, I've got little hand, like little.
thermal spear missed.
I've got like little box hands.
So
Like that.
all of the armigers have shot.
That's how
I've
they
only
look.
got the big boy left.
Sure.
Like this is all the different crises.
No wonder they're terrible in melee.
Yeah, because they can't do anything. Or do you ever remember like those toys? They like Transformers, and like when you'd pull the thing down, it like release like a fist or something. There was those
What?
toys that had that. Like
Okay, let's.
I don't want to know how
Don't
old you
hold
were when you
hands,
had
I
this
don't
toy.
no, they were like they were like it was like a robot, and then like when you'd pull the arm up, it would have like an actual hand, and you could put like a sword in its hand.
Okay.
I don't know what
Christmas
they were
game.
called.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
having these. Like they definitely were.
They definitely exist, guys.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, 100%. I will find it on Google.
My big knight is going to shoot long strike. With
Not Shadow Sun.
well, the stubbers will shoot shadow.
Oh, right. Oh, she is -1 to be wounded because she has an inbuilt frisbee drone.
She's got stealth as well.
Yes.
Let's do long strike first. So the main gun is 4 and it says 8 plus 6.
Go frisbee drone.
Didn't the Tau player use Overwatch for 2 CP? What are they on about?
What's that? Sorry.
Someone's asked, didn't the Tau player use Overwatch for 2 CP?
Overwatch is only 1 CP.
Yeah.
Overwatch is only 1
Why,
command
why,
point.
why would I have to use it for 2? I don't want to use it for 2. Don't make me, please.
I use my inbuilt reroll there.
Pretty good roll.
Winning on 4s.
Nice.
Oh, not so good.
Well, there you go.
Only
I
3
jinxed it, I'm
wounds, AP 1.
Save 3 up, and I'm not in cover or anything. 1 failed, so long strikes down to
He takes
10.
3 damage. And then missiles on his head.
His hat.
Hit once.
Oh no, sorry, long strikes. On 8 actually.
And fails to wound. So 12 stubber shots into Shadow Sun then.
To answer chat, the knights went for the +1 to move and charge and advance. Oath, not the reroll of A1.
Yes, because I don't want to. You have an inbuilt -1 to hit because of your stealth.
Yeah.
And toughness.
I'm toughness 4, but I'm -1 to wound as well because I have an advanced frisbee.
So 5s to
Okay.
wound. 3.
I want to do a Tau army now just to have like an army of frisbees. Like little frisbees.
I've got one
big
you can have.
frisbee. What, an actual frisbee?
No way.
No, I just want the frisbee.
So
glorious
I didn't
leader.
have Shadow Sun. That's all my shooting then.
Okay.
Charges?
Yeah, go for it. Right, obviously Big Knight first.
Big Knight.
Does Big Knight want to go in both, or he's going to need 4 to 3?
So to get both,
Yeah,
we'll do that.
I'll do it. Go on. You won't. Oh, he did.
We did. There we are.
Should have never said he would.
He did it.
We
This knight back here will charge the crisis team. So he's in.
Okay.
The one with the short charge will go into the big crisis team.
Oh no. They're all ganging up on me.
And then this one needs an 8.
It's the couch. Oh, stop it!
Oh.
Stop making 8-inch charges!
I am a convert. Melee armies are.
Like if
are
Steve
clearly
was
the
here, we would
future.
have won an event by now with the amount of times he's needed one.
And then last charge will be there.
Oh no. Oh.
There we go.
Pretty successful phase.
It's very good.
I mean, it turns out charging Tau feels good.
Yeah. Me and Chris were speaking off camera that like this when we played Knights versus Word Bearers, it was quite like
It was quite a decisive loss to me.
yeah. So I think this is Chris's a year later comeuppance for me.
I mean, I do genuinely believe, and I've said this from the beginning of the edition, that perversely Tau seemed to struggle with big armour.
I think like
as evidenced by this game.
Yeah, but traditionally it was always their strong suit.
It's also like I have a pretty like this is a very like I know I don't have like we don't have tetras. That's like I think the main.
But without other than the tetras, it's
because the tetras would have helped with the reroll hits and stuff like at least.
It would definitely would have made it better.
Yeah, but like I just killing them is very difficult.
I think
because I'm killing myself as well.
I think the reason for that is because in 9th edition you had these weapons that were sort of the be all end all, kills everything.
Yeah.
Different various like toughnesses, vehicles, elite infantry. But with 10th edition, the changes to toughness, those weapons are no longer kings of absolutely everything.
I'm not gonna
and
lie,
of course, you didn't take Farsight, who's got +1 to wound. So,
and also, I don't hate these hammerheads, but like I definitely quite like the Ion. Not in this game, but like, I do actually really like the Ion. I've just been reading them. I think the Ion cannons are really good.
It's interesting. I've always had a bit of a gripe with the new railgun profile because they were always so good at killing vehicles, but like now you'd have to roll a 6 on the damage after getting through all the gates you've got to get through to kill an armiger. And I suppose when I look at the size of the gun, I expect it to
be able to do something.
to be a bit easier at it. Yeah.
Thanks, Seb. You're right. Size isn't everything. Evidenced by myself here. Short in stature, tall in personality.
And on that,
he tries.
No,
he really tries.
I'm going to hit you now.
No, you're going to hit me?
Don't actually hit him. Oh, okay, sorry.
The Paladin's going to put everything into your hammerhead.
That's very presumptuous of him. He's hitting my hammerhead.
So we'll use the reroll.
What a sad guy.
And then 3s.
It really hurt. Oh, my hammerhead, no.
It's 18 damage.
Oh, no, not good. Does it blow? No, it doesn't. The hammerhead's not blowing. Very sad.
The first armiger over here.
This wasn't in the programme for the evening.
I'm
very sad.
Well, I'm sort of.
Hang on. I'll make myself feel better. I've got 9 new dice now.
So this guy is hitting on 4s because he's bracketed.
Yeah.
But 6s are sustained.
I'm taking my saves now. We'll just bank them.
3 saves.
3.
Yeah.
AP. Who's this into?
It's on your crisis. On your invents. Yeah.
2 failed. How much damage is it?
3 apiece.
So kills 1, puts 1 on half.
Yeah.
Did you use the 6 up for a pain strat or anything? 2 knights have just got into combat with you. It's probably
probably the time to use.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So 6s.
So first one would be alive, and then he dies.
Yeah.
So I'll put 1 back. So the one that was on 3 passed.
Yeah, and
passed
then died.
1 and then died.
He comes back. Yeah.
So he's on full.
He's on
full
damaged,
wings.
Yeah. The next knight, or armiger, sorry, hitting on 3s. So 2 hits, but I've got sustained 1 because I've charged. Wounding on 2s, I think. Oh, just the 1 wound.
So 4 up, and this is
3 damage. Yeah.
So he's on 3.
Okay.
Hooray!
And then we'll go to the ghost keel.
Oh no, Neil.
Neil the keel.
Neil.
Oh, that was good. So they all hit, but also sustained.
Oh. Neil.
Strength 10.
So freeze because he's only tough to say.
4 saves at AP 3 damage.
So I'll blank 1 and then 5 ups. So he takes 1. So he's down to 6. So
he's more durable than he first appears, isn't
he?
he?
We just turn the dice. Nice.
That's me. You can hit me back. Oh, sorry, we've got another one.
You got this one. I want to hit you there.
Oh, sorry, I
what if I want to hit you there?
2 hits, winning on 2s. 1 wound.
1 wound. 4 up. I'm all good.
You love it.
Right. Ham-handed robots. Show me what you got.
I think, from memory, they're 3 attacks each on weapon skill 5.
Okay, well, you're right, but the commander is weapon skill 4.
Oh.
So he's going to hit the one... So they're all going to hit the wounded one.
Yeah.
So hitting on 5s, there's a fly. Hitting on 4s. Do I get sustained here? And then 1 wound, no AP. Boom! Donkey punch!
Take
Yes! My God!
Donkey, but that's a phrase I've not heard in some time.
Bang! Like. And then, poor
You
Shadow
got the
Sun.
Ghost skill.
And, Shadow Sun.
Oh.
No. Ghost Neil.
Ghost Neil.
He's 2 damage in combat as well, Ghost Neil. I want him to hit something. And then, 2 there. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. 1 wound into this knight here. Come on.
Reset.
No, nearly. Right, so that is the end of your go. And you killed
Okay.
a hammerhead.
Have we got engaged for 4?
We've got engaged before.
easily.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, maybe not now because he's. I think I might have not got it in my home objective.
You could have just charged
I
there,
could have charged
like
it,
that.
couldn't I?
So, yeah, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you just have to be over 3 from the...
Yeah, you're fine.
the-
So you've got
the centre.
5, so that's 4.
And then I think I've max bring it.
Max bring it
You've
down.
max bring it down.
We killed 1+ units.
Yeah. To be exact, you
Perfect.
killed 2 units, I think. You killed the hammerhead and you killed...
No, just the one.
Oh no, you just killed the one.
I did like lots of bits of damage to other units.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Right, so my turn. I get a command point. I don't hold any objectives anymore.
You hold... No, you don't. No.
But I
And
do
then
have a 5-up feel no pain.
I also have lots of battle shocks. So Cold Star is fine.
Yeah,
Neil is not fine, which is bad. They're fine. Little man, he's fair. They're very scared. And long strikes.
Long strike's fine,
okay,
just the
and
best
that's
bit.
it. Oh, and Sync, please pass this. Get you
He's
this
good.
in
He's
time.
good.
So I can just teleport home with him again.
We'll teleport home with him.
I don't think you need to meet me because all I'm going to do
Yeah.
is just
Uh,
I'm just going to
Sounds
fall out
good.
of combat.
Sounds
and
good.
give it a
Sounds
go.
good. I will add though, Farsight probably would have killed a knight in combat by now.
Oh, maybe.
Just saying.
I
Just
didn't
saying.
really
you
know
know,
what he did.
you know.
So,
Do you have any questions in the chat that we can read
Right.
whilst this goes on?
There's a lot of talk about Farsight being quite good.
Commander separate to the particular.
So there's a
character,
discussion
an FAQ
on
on hazardous or something.
allocating wounds from characters.
so
So Atlanta, they
Just
ruled it
for
that way, but that doesn't necessarily stand for all events. And we'd have to see if the UKTC, which we might use for reference here, has followed that. Because there's a lot of FAQ things they've put in there that not everybody has expected.
Right.
So
Okay.
it wouldn't necessarily follow, even though it is GW official. It's yeah.
We've had Odin from Norway. Late to the party. Cheers from Trondheim.
Oh, Trondheim.
I'm a bit late to
Lovely
reading
place,
that, but-
Trondheim.
Yeah, you been?
But it's in Norway, so it's probably lovely.
And then we've had
Oh.
Jason just joining round 3. Do I stay for the rest or do I leave and watch the recording? Both helps us out, so do both.
Yes, do
Can I
both.
get the
Watch
highlights
it
of the
again
first 2
later.
rounds? Big Knight went Stomp and Brewer. Hammerheads did some shooting. And then a lot of ships blew up.
Basically, Knights went first, put a lot of pressure up the board. The Tau tried to punch back, but I think a lot of units were in reserve, so we didn't get to use them till turn 2. Yeah, and then we're in this situation here where the primary OC of the Knights is overwhelming the Tau currently.
Oh, I see. That
Sorry,
sounds like
guys, I
better
forgot
than
that you're all unmuted, aren't you? Because you're still
They're muted.
they're muted. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they started talking.
Oh, I thought I was.
Nope.
Thought I was.
But,
Just quickly, John McCardle has come in with 20 gifted subs. Thank you so much,
Hey.
Mr. McCardle.
John was
really
in the
appreciate
UK.
it. Really appreciate it.
he was in the UK for the launch of Liam's studio. And,
Also,
and I would have loved to have seen John.
Yeah, same.
Love John.
Simon's asked something about painting. Jake, are you about to roll dice or
Yeah,
something?
let's
I'm
carry
I'm just
on.
sorting dice out
Okay.
and stuff.
Sorting dice out.
Let's answer this question very quickly.
What's your best tip for painting a large amount of minis after acquiring a good amount of new ones, but having quite a backlog already?
Just do it.
give it to a mate.
There you go.
Give it to a friend.
But genuinely, that's like half a joke because paint minis. But like, I'm not a big hobbyist, but I enjoy it way more if I'm start painting and chatting to someone else. So-
Yeah. For me, I would look at getting it to battle ready, and then leaving it there, and then coming back to it later. If you've got a huge backlog, I would actually consider looking at like selling it or actually getting rid of it. Because if you're not going to use it, and you're not going to come back to it later, then don't hold on to it. You've got to let some of these things go.
Or you can use one of our sponsors, Colourforge.
I was going to say.
Or one of our other sponsors, Siege,
Yeah.
Yeah,
to help you through that backlog.
Look, get yourself battle ready with
And
one of those
equally-
colour forged sprays.
And equally, if you do want to sell it, the Outpost do actually buy models of
There you
people.
go.
So,
Oh, well, there you go.
We got
Yeah.
3 plugs in
There
one
you go.
sentence.
well,
there.
I'm a big advocate of selling stuff you don't use. Like I'm like.
I wish I did that.
I'm like
yeah.
the anti-hoarder. I'm like, right, you're not being used ever. Cool, like even some of my Votan that like I've got 120 warriors. And I'm like, we can only run 60. Why do I need?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
do I need 120? So
I think it also depends upon how well you want to paint them, because you got like speed paints and contrast paints
Yeah.
and things like that. And also for sprues and stuff, you're holding them onto them. For example, my Skaven, I hold on to a lot of sprues that I've used just because I want to use them for converting stuff in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
Just clip them off and put them in like a box or something.
Sprues take
Get
up
it
so
ready,
much
'cause they take up
space.
so much
Yeah,
space.
but the problem is if you don't paint them well enough, then you have the tragic moment when you turn up to the studio excited to play with your army, and Michael takes a look at the only 3 that I painted, and replaces them with 3 much nicer looking blue ones he already had waiting, like he knew.
I'll tell you what, the amount of armies that you guys would be blessed to see, because you get to see awesome competitive builds and loadouts and everything, but sadly not, because on the cameras you can barely see the models on anyway. You don't get to see the painting.
Yeah, like I say all that about letting go. Liam Hobbs just said attachment is the root of all suffering.
Yeah.
That's a very Whew, okay.
Right, I'm going to
yeah.
do some shooting.
I'm really sorry, Jake, but John McCall did just super chat,
Oh, good. I
and
like
it's a bit
John.
sad because he said, "Jake, I'm going to see you and everyone at LVO again. Signed up for the VT LVO session again, which was awesome last year."
John,
It was awesome.
John,
actually.
It was
John,
awesome.
John. I'm very sorry, but I'm not going to be LVO. However, now I know where you are going to be. I'm going to give Steve your signed photo, and he will give it to you in person. Because I'm trying to get an address off you. It's like trying to tell me I'm not handsome. I
It's
don't
just
think it
not happening.
exists.
No.
Like, I don't think it exists. But yeah, I'm very sorry, John. But I hope you enjoyed the UK while you were here. And yeah, and just know you can always come visit.
Yeah, 100%.
But you bet you keep these lights on pretty much.
Yeah.
We got the statue out.
We have I don't
Down there in one of those drawers
no,
behind you.
because he's flown back.
Oh.
So, right, I'm going to do some shooting. But John,
He is gutted.
I love you, John. I really do. But I also love Long Strike,
Go on.
and I want to kill the knight.
You want to kill the big guy?
2. He hits.
There's a 3.
Oh, do you want to rotate? You might as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then winning on a 3.
But you
Reroll. I
get
was
a
going to
reroll.
reroll it anyway.
You get a reroll.
It wounds.
Oh, saved it.
Please.
Didn't even
lots
need
of
that
swear
rotate.
words. Right, and then I'm going to text you to death.
These are some dangerous dice.
You
these
could
metal
kill.
ones. You could murder someone with these dice.
Do you
It's
mind
fine,
about the
just do your
lethal
thing,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be 4 wounds, but with sustains, and then another.
Hang on, did you just do 6 wounds to me with smart missiles?
Yeah. So 6 wounds, but there's no AP because I've got the lethal from his ability, and then because sustain because it's turn 3.
So I take 2,
Okay.
but now I got a 5 up, feel no pain, because that's fair on a toughness 12 model.
Well,
Didn't matter.
when you roll like that, yeah.
Down to 6, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's because you've done your oath. Is that right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
'cause
So
you've got
to
my home.
complete my quest or my oath, or I'll call it a quest, I got to take his home objective.
Cool, which we've done.
Um,
Very nice.
In
next.
quite some style, I might add.
Oh.
I'm not running around and nicked it with an assassin. I've taken the only Questoris Knight on the board and run it in with him.
I'm going to shoot
Pretty
Shadow Sun, and Shadow Sun's going to shoot her big guns into the knight and all of
Yeah.
her little guns into the assassin. So
Did she
hitting-
fall back and shoot?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah,
got
that's
on a
it. The
data sheet,
mismanaged
yeah.
of the little
Nice.
shoot falls back. So 2 hits. 1 wound, -4 into the big knight.
Come on, Shadow Sun.
Ooh.
Come on, Shadow
I've got
Sun.
no CP.
On a 4 up, I kill you. I'm CP rolling
CP
it.
roll.
On a 4 up, I kill you.
It's 3 damage, is it?
It's
not
5
melt, though?
damage. Oh, I may not kill you, but like at least I'll be able to do some damage.
I take 3.
Okay,
I'm
so
down
you're
to
down
3.
to 3. And then the missile pod into the Calidus. 2 hits, 2 wounds. There's no AP here, but it's 2 damage.
2 saves.
And then me Fichette launcher. Rerolling ones. With the sustained. 2 wounds, no AP.
2 4-ups.
Oh no. Right.
I was
Ghost
rather
Neil.
well there, sorry.
Everyone's favourite Neil. Here we go. We'll shoot.
The one he's in combat with?
Yeah, and I will spot with the. No.
No, you want to go the other
No,
way.
I want to do it the other way round.
So you want to spot
I want the
with
Ghost
him
Neil
onto
to
him.
because I'm going to be -1 to hit anyway.
Yeah, so he needs to spot them.
Yeah, and then I'll be -1 to hit regardless because I want to also shoot the Helver in.
Got you. Yeah.
So, it
you're
doesn't
going to
really,
split.
so all
fire.
it will do is just give me +1 to hit into the actual one I want to shoot. That is right, isn't it, Michael?
Sorry.
So right, I'll talk it through.
Someone's
so,
just said the Ghost Kill can fall back and shoot, which is correct because it has that war gear.
Oh, right.
So
Ghost
that
Neil
then.
no point
away.
staying in combat.
Ghost Neil away.
What is your question, good sir?
So what I was going to say is, if the Ghost Neil spots this for this unit, this will let this unit hit this thing on 4s.
Yes.
But then if I'm going to shoot this guy,
as well.
I'm going to just hit on 5s regardless, right?
You'd have to check the guiding whether it's a -1 to your ballistic skill
Or to
-1
hit.
to your hit rolls.
Okay.
If it's ballistic skill, then obviously it'll be.
Then I'll be hitting
sixes.
like 6s, yeah.
But
Which
if
then
it's
mean I may not
to
be
hit,
guided at all.
When does your oath change, Chris? Someone's
That's
asking.
a real
It is
good
worse
question.
than my ballista skill, so in fact I'm not going to do that, and instead the crisis unit will just spot for the Ghost Neil.
Someone says it's in your next command phase or something. I don't know if that's. Do you have to hold it through one of your command phases?
So no, if at the start of my command phase my deed is completed, my army becomes honoured. Yes. So actually, yeah, I don't have a.
Is he
No.
dead?
No,
don't know.
he'll
He
be
didn't
on
roll enough
like
to
he'll be
kill
on
him.
like 2 wounds.
Yeah. So I thought
That's
that
okay.
was for the extra 3 CP, but it all happens at the same
Right,
time.
what I'm going to do, I know I've just spoken about that, but I'm going to come back here.
Thanks for the heads up.
This one model will spot for these 2 into here,
Yep.
and I will
Yeah.
overcharge them. Because I'm going to shoot.
Do it. Do
If-
some shooting.
Even if it is 6s, by the way. Remember, you sustained 2, so
Yeah, and I only when... Oh, yeah, because I'll still be being spotted, won't
being
I?
guided, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth it. Right, oh well. Freeze. And then there's 3 6s in there, and that's sustained 2. So they go back in. And then
5s.
5s.
Ooh.
That was not bad, not bad. That is 6 at -2,
So 5 ups.
please.
So 8 damage.
Cool. And there's 8 wounds on him.
And I don't have a 5 up feel no pain. I've got a 6 up.
That
feel
is
no pain.
weird. Like, it's the same with the Votan thing, though. Like, they have that.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay.
Do I
Interesting.
explode? Yes.
Oh.
There's no one near
nothing
enough.
there.
Right, we've run out. I know. I've got an explosion marker. Yeah.
So hazardous. I don't lose one.
Nice.
And then the other one will shoot the back one. I will overcharge.
This unit didn't fall back, did they?
They did. Yes.
They did.
I don't believe you've got fall back and shoot with the crisis unit. It's a war
They
gear
got
piece.
shield generator.
You'd have to stay in and fire out
Oh,
of combat.
right. Okay. That's that unit that did that.
So I think you just have to stay in combat and
Oh.
fire out of it.
We'll
Yeah,
just do
it works the same for
We'll
this.
do
Yeah.
that. And then this one will shoot here. He wasn't in combat. He wasn't doing anything. But he's going to be -1 to hit.
On this guy, yeah.
So, we've sustained 2. Not sustained 2, sustained 1.
Because they don't take a -1 hit because they're not heavy weapons, are they?
No.
That's right.
So 5s.
No, they just take it because they're
For the
heavy.
one shoot.
Because they're vehicles, they
So
still take it.
3 at -2 into
But at
here.
this stage, we've gone too far.
Yeah.
Safe for
I
me.
have no idea. I have no idea. Right, then over here.
So just quickly, we got carried away with the I can fall back and shoot. You were battle shocked. You probably don't want to die on a 1 or a 2.
Oh yeah,
So
they
you probably stay in combat with the ghost kill.
Let's put him back.
No, not here. It's over
No,
here.
the ghost
Oh,
kill. the
there.
ghost kill.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, bear in mind you can't guide with a battle shocked unit.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So either way,
So
I'll
all
just
things moot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do what I was going to do anyway. So the ghost kill will shoot out of combat into the one on 3 wounds, just to try and kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5s to hit. I will overcharge, because why not? Oh, his overcharge, he's fine. 2 hits, 3 hits because of the sustained. 5s, 2 wounds,
Ooh,
-2.
hello.
This is flat 3 damage into this guy.
Fail one of them.
So flat 3, and I think he's got
Need a
3
6. He's
left.
got 3 wounds left. Need a 6 not to die.
Okay,
Oh,
He
now
dies.
do I
or
explode?
please don't.
Oh.
And then I don't take a hazardous. And then the 2 that cut. So the 2 that can see the Helverin will shoot the Helverin,
Yeah.
and the other one will just shoot the one I'm in combat with. There.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which is the commander.
The commander.
So just trying to kill models. Just let me kill.
Doing a good job
I mean,
so
you're doing.
far.
This has been a
To the
solid
It's been a good
clap
turn.
back. Yeah.
Right. So this is into the Helverin on 3 wounds. So I'm hit this on 5s. But I've got sustained 1.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so hard, etc.
Okay.
Because it's not the closest. No,
No, it's because I'm shooting out of combat as a vehicle.
because you're shooting out combat. Yeah.
And then 5s. 2 at -2.
Oh, so 5 ups again.
Yeah. So 1.
Same as last
I
time.
didn't-
Same as
no,
last time. On
it's
3
only
wounds.
It's only two damage.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. And
Take
then
1 down to
the
2.
commander. So he's hitting on 4s with sustained. Cool.
Sustained 2, aren't you?
No,
No,
because I'm
'cause
not
you're
being
not
guided.
guided,
3. I will check that is the case.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because of his special thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it just says
I
it just enacts
Pass
the
2
ability.
of them.
Oh, so 2 damage.
Take it.
Right, people. Let's see how many who suits I kill. None. None. Okay,
wow.
my luck's turned around with that.
They remembered how to use the guns.
Yeah. And then that is
That's your shooting.
that's that. So I think I've at least maybe.
I think you've actually scored well on the points there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
killed a unit.
Killed and more.
I think and more. 'cause
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
killed
got
one.
melee. You got melee
Well,
to go, right?
we've got
Oh yeah,
combat
we still
to
got
go.
combat.
Yeah. I think we'll do. It doesn't really matter. We'll do this one first.
Yeah.
So this is the big
This
unit of
is-
crisis.
Yeah, the big unit of crisis.
Okay.
It's, strength 10, toughness 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
So 2 wounds.
1 failed.
So flat 3 kills
so
the guy.
1 is dead. Bloop.
You fight wherever you want.
I'll go Ghost Neil. Neil! Oh my god, Neil! Oh, Neil.
The big knight's not in combat, so we'll go over here.
Oh no.
Cool. And then 2s again. 3 saves.
Yeah, freeze, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Just finishes this
Oh wait,
guy.
no. Oh, sorry. I thought this was. Don't worry. I thought this was. Oh no, Shadows have retreated.
Yeah, she's not in
That's
combat. Yeah.
fine. Okay. And then
You can
I've
fight me
got-
back over there or
Yeah,
here.
so I'll do commander into.
Yep.
So commander hits on 4s. Normal D hits on 5s. 2 wounds. No, 1 wound.
1 wound. Fails.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yes.
the damage.
Yes. Go. Go.
9.
Slowly kill the thing, please. And then.
And then you've
that's-
just got to fight back over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got my go.
5's nothing, and then.
I've got my guy into your go
And
steal.
then.
Stealth does not work in combat, does it? No.
No, but do you not have sustained? Or is that when you're
That's
in
only when I
charge?
charge.
Okay. And then
2 wounds. AP.
I fail 1.
3, I
I'm down to 3.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're chipping away.
Neil. There we go. Poor Neil.
Poor Neil.
But that is the end of my turn. So I'll get another.
Okay.
I'll get homers for 4.
Yep.
Bring it down for a few more. I get kill more.
A few more.
So he's
I don't
currently,
know, I have no
currently
idea.
on 15, bring it down.
15, bring it down. Okay.
And then, and then I got kill more.
Kill more. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good clap back.
Yeah.
That's closer than you might
But then
think.
you are
actually.
going to get hold more,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
Well, we do have some battle shocks to do.
Oh yeah,
remember?
you've got just the one, but it won't swing.
Well, no,
the-
my big guy needs it.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, you get a CP as well.
Yeah, but you can only use the strat once a game, can't you?
Yeah.
And I used it last time.
Yeah.
So I need to roll the battle shock on the big knight.
Which I presume like a 6.
So leadership
Is he brave?
6.
He's fine.
He's alright.
So you definitely hold one, and you'll hold
hold
more no
more.
matter what.
Yeah,
But
because
do you
he's
wanna
not battle
Do you want
shocked.
to see if the
but is
Helverin
he?
is battle shocked?
He is battle shocked,
No.
but it doesn't matter for scoring purposes.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, probably quite a quick.
Well,
PC.
the other thing as well is like at least for engage, like I've managed to.
You've taken me off.
Well,
that
at,
one.
well, at the end of your turn.
Oh, end of your turn, I'll
you
pick
just
up the
pick her
assassin
up
and put it back over
her,
there.
So
Yeah.
in the interest of fairness, well, you would put her here
Go on then.
for the objective.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to just go into shooting, or?
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to...
Because he can just stay where he is if he wants, and he can shoot the crisis. He could shoot. You could get a bead on long
He's going
strike.
to come and have a... she's blown up, isn't she? So
Long, yeah.
strike,
Sadly, Shadow. Well, I say sadly. Sadly for you, great for me.
Yep. So we'll go straight to shooting then.
The only thing I will do.
Did you get hold more? Sorry.
I got hold more. Yes.
Why is he laughing?
You going to Overwatch me?
Yeah.
Come on then.
I've got one.
One
soon.
shot on a 6.
Do it.
I'm not going to miss my chance. Okay, I missed it.
Would it be
But I'm
glorious?
going to re-roll
You
it.
can re-roll, right?
No, okay. I might as well just to try and be like, no, please.
Hey, I did it at an event once. I 360 no scope to deep striking Custodes Dreadnought.
And
Wow.
killed
Glorious.
it.
And killed it.
Oh,
yeah.
I 360 no skated just Hades General. And it lived. Like, it was cool.
No, this was in 9th when you didn't survive railgun shots ever.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll just go straight to the big knight and he will shoot long strike.
Cool.
So the main gun.
Well, I was going to say, like, did the big knight not want to shoot Shadow Sun?
Oh, I'm going to tank shocker.
Oh, okay. Like a true
Well, you
chat.
have like 4 CP now.
Of course, yeah, because I get 4.
Is it +3 in addition to the battle, the normal battle stuff?
Yeah.
What is this because of? The
Gains
force?
3 CP,
This
yeah.
is because at the end of his command phase he held Jake's home objective.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Gets that in addition. Okay.
He's also got a 5 at Field of Pain now,
Yeah.
just to add salt to the wound.
I'm not hurting anymore. I'm not hurting them anymore, Seb.
And then 4s.
Mhm.
Use my reroll there. So 3 saves,
3.
AP1,
I'll just roll those. Oh,
6 damage.
I'm on 2. Go on, long
Head
strike.
missiles. All hit. Looking for 5s now. 2 wounds.
Oh no.
It's going to be at least AP1, I think.
Yeah.
It is AP2, damage
On a
D6.
2 up. I'm dead.
We got him. We got
Darcy blowing? No blowing. Poor long strike. Come here.
him.
It's okay. You did very well. You did very
I mean, we can probably talk this out if you like.
No, Chris.
Oh, rude.
Go on, Chris. Do the lap.
All right, okay.
Do your victory lap,
I'll do
Chris.
my victory
Come
lap.
on.
Right, this guy will shoot out of combat with his,
Oh, no.
with his
not,
stubber into your
not the
vest bit,
Vespid.
and his
Come on,
thermal
Vespid.
spear at that guy over there.
Okay.
So, stubbers.
Go on. You got to
So
do
on
the full.
fours
If
instead
you're
of
going to do a
twos.
victory lap, you have to do a full victory lap.
Only 1 wound.
Just boss it.
Dead.
Didn't get the memo.
Dead. And then the thermal spears. -1 to hit, so 1 hit.
Yeah.
On a 2. Oh, never mind. So he's alive.
I'm very happy.
This one here in combat.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh no, I'm
2
not
hits.
very happy.
2 wounds on your own.
So first
Giving
one.
up on the dice tray. Unbelievable
Oh, sorry,
scenes.
yeah.
I'll re-roll the.
Those rolls don't
fail.
count.
Oh no, I
If you
overwatched.
wanted
So
to.
yeah, 1 failed.
1's dead.
On
no,
a,
'cause
on
you
a
got 6.
2 plus.
Yeah,
he's
you're
dead.
all right.
Give me the poor fella. So that's another unit dead.
And then the ghost keel. -2 to hit, aren't they?
No, it would just be -1.
Because it's not 1 minus ballistic skill. is
Yeah,
it?
so stealth. So
1 wound.
Ghost Neil.
P4.
Ghost Neil.
Oh, he tanked
Ghost
it.
Neil.
He tanked it.
It's poor Neil.
He now can't see anyone.
Do you know the worst bit? It's like this whole game because of how I positioned him after that. He's just looking at me. He's been looking at me for the whole game, like, please,
Oh, yeah.
Father, why? Like, sacrifices must be made, Neil.
Yeah.
It's for the greater good.
Charges. Big guy into Shadow Sun
Oh.
and tank shock for 1 million.
Oh,
How many wounds does she have?
should we find out on
Yeah.
this episode of
So I need
Mythbusters?
16
Where
dice.
is she? Has 6 wounds. What are we thinking? She's gonna survive.
Oh, absolutely.
Shadow Sun.
Nah.
Shadow Sun. Shadow Sun. Shadow Sun. Shadow Sun.
Tank shock!
Shadow Sun. Shadow Sun. Oh.
That's a
She's-
lot.
6
She's
at
only
least.
just.
She only
Yeah.
just died.
Told you.
It's exactly 6. 7, sorry.
Rip.
Oh, that's
right.
my second favourite stratagem, you know.
Mm.
I wonder if Farsight would have
If
survived that.
if Boris was here, he would be very sad.
Yeah.
And
Boris,
charge
you got
into
best overall
commander.
at WCW. Congratulations, mate. Very good. I like Boris. We played. and
Yeah, Boris is a good guy. I
We
do like
played, and
Boris.
he absolutely taught me a very good lesson on how to be Eldar. So,
So 2 hits, sustained 1. 3 saves on your commander.
Go on, son. Oh dear.
That's 9 damage.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh dear.
Give me. Is Neil the only one? Oh no, Neil's not the only. I was like, Neil, he survived.
Then you get a pick.
I'll. I will slap that one with my pie fist.
Little tickle fight.
Pie fist. Oh no, that didn't work.
Then he'll hit you back.
No.
2 hits.
You saying party fist or
1
pie
wound.
fist?
Pie fist.
House CP, sorry.
I find.
2 wounds.
No. I'm fine.
Fine.
Okay.
And then Ghost Neil can hit me.
Okay, go on, Neil. Neil. Neil.
Oh, he
Neil. Neil.
And I'll hit him.
Please.
1 wound. 3 damage.
Oh, Neil. Why? He's dead.
There we go. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
And I'm in all 4 quarters.
Excellent. Right. So, it looks like Jake's ready to concede. Is that what's happening?
I'll do a teleport Homer.
Okay, so let's just round off the score then. So engage, Chris, you're going to get 4 this turn.
4, yeah.
And then
And kill more.
Kill more. So you will get 98
Because I didn't get
engage
turn 1.
for one
Yeah.
of the turns.
Yeah.
And I
So-
stopped you. Oh no, I don't think I stopped you.
The
Yes.
knights are on 98.
Solid. Wow.
Let me just
Neil.
adjust that.
Sorry.
Does his head come off? Oh no, it doesn't.
I mean,
Because you can build them
Solid.
with the
Just,
head.
just take it off.
you
Put
can
it
build
up.
them open. Yeah.
And then the Tau will finish. We'll get another Homer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get another 4 on
because I can't
Homers.
stop.
Can we
this.
kill any?
I haven't got
No,
any models.
absolutely not.
Two prices.
Well, I do have models. It's just I don't have the movement to be able to see the one on 2 wounds to get him. ready
And one
to
of
do
your
it.
2 models is doing a
Yeah.
4-pointer, which is better than
Yeah,
a-
which I just want anyway,
Yeah.
as for pride.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because you know, me and Neil over here, me and my good buddy. Right.
Right. Okay. So we have the final scores,
Okay.
and
Like I know I've won.
Chris,
but, you know, just...
you'll never guess what you got.
you said it.
Go on, was it
98.
98? Okay,
Whoa.
excellent, yeah.
Wow, that's
And-
solid. That's
And
really
what
solid.
did we and
Solid
Neil
score.
get? Considering that we
You
were
and
pretty
Neil-
much in the lead for the whole game, so.
Did Neil survive the entire game?
No,
No.
he died,
No, he
but
just
he's
died.
here in
Oh,
spirit.
oh,
This
okay.
is the spirit of Neil.
Yeah.
Ghost Neil.
Ghost. This is Ghost Neil.
He's Ghost now.
So before it was Ghost Neil, now this is Ghost Neil.
60.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Yeah.
solid score, though.
To be, it was not
The-
69 though.
The prime is really rough on this one if you
Yeah.
start to lose your footing.
You need enough. The problem with this mission, like not like problem as in it's bad, because I really really like this mission, but the problem with it is like you need lots of little units to do things, but you don't want lots of little units because then they'll start dying.
Which is why Knights are so good at it,
Yeah.
because especially when you've got
It's
I
just
don't know,
a
9
big
armages or
stack check
something.
in it.
It's completely
Yeah.
stat checky. You know, you had 3 guns that were going to wound any of my guys on better than a 5.
Yeah.
Which, just to clarify for those that don't know, stat check basically means that there's too much of like a high wound characteristic or maybe too many models that your opponent actually like numerically does not have the power to deal with. So here the Tau just didn't have the tools to deal with these knights.
No.
And I tell you what, if you had Farsight, then I think actually...
Well,
Anyways,
I built a list, not really. know
so
what's going on.
thank you both. Thank you both for an awesome game.
No, I've enjoyed being
I had-
back.
I had great
I
fun.
always love playing Jake as well.
I had great fun. Me and Ghost Neil over here had great fun as well. I just really like Ghost Neil. I don't know why. He did absolutely nothing for the whole game. He's completely useless. But
He did something,
he's
he
really,
died.
He was good.
but he's won my heart because I like him as he's cool.
And if you guys at home want to win our hearts,
And
then
be Ghost Neil.
like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed already,
and comment Ghost
and
Neil.
comment Ghost Neil, okay, to let us know that you watched and you saw his amazing service.
Where he just stared at me for the whole game, getting smashed by a wall blade like in the face. He's like, "Ow, please!
It's like, die!
Why?
Frisbee's getting in the way repeatedly.
Father, help!"
Why have you abandoned me?
But yeah, but thanks guys for watching. You know, you've all been great. We will have Steve back hopefully next week.
I
providing
imagine
he's fully
Steve looks
recovered.
somewhat like a zombie right now. The poor man's just got off a
Probably.
plane.
Yeah.
He's flying halfway around the world. He only
Yeah.
just flew out there.
Yeah. But yeah, so we had great fun, and
Lots
Yeah.
of fun.
yeah, you have to
So-
check obviously all of the community stuff in regards to what game's going to be coming next week, and we will see you then. And for all the members as well, me and George will see you 4:30 GMT time for George's little birthday lounge.
Oh,
so we're gonna
have his birthday coming up.
Well, it's his birthday on the lounge day, so we're gonna have some cake
wow.
and we're gonna have a chill. So it's gonna be great.
Oh, I came down the wrong day.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, from all of us at the studio, thank you for joining us. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.